What's the difference between a rabbit and a plum?
I don't know.
They're both purple except for the rabbit.
I was actually trying to think. Hang on a minute. Where's the? Oh yeah. Oh, you're so funny. Wife had a DM the other day from someone simply saying, "I'm 12 inches," and she replied, "I don't fuck midgets."
That was better.
Good evening, scumbags.
Welcome back to another episode of In the Doghouse, the podcast that wants you to know that there is a scam going around from a company called HMRC. They are claiming that you owe them something called tax, whatever the fuck that is. Don't give them a penny. No, you mustn't. Don't give these guys a penny, folks. They're nothing but a bunch of thieves trying to do you out of your hard-earned money, so don't fall for it.
Reg responsible, a fucking accountant.
Yeah, he sponsored this episode and all. Oi, you know the last episode we did, right? And we were fucking around with a dick pump. And I was like, I want it knowing that I did that whole ad read and didn't trip over a fucking word while you were dicks with. Kieran messaged me. He was like, big up for the ad read, Brev. He was like, that was spectacular. I was like, thank you. Someone had to pay the fucking bills around here.
Ring the fucking bell and stop moaning, you cunt.
Housekeeping.
Buy the merch, it's on the website. Remember, protect your brain with the hats.
Keep your thoughts inside your head.
Don't let the government get them as well.
Keep all them intrusive thoughts out.
The stickers you can stick over your eyes so you don't see the shit show that we're living in. Flags are on their way as well, so you could wrap yourself up.
all I'm thinking is, what's his name? Richard Pryor.
And yes.
Hear no evil, see no evil. Say no evil. What's that fucking two?
The monkeys, no?
No. What, yeah,
oh, mate, Richard Pryor, you're really stretching at my my comedian.
Move on, boys, move on. It's wasted on you fucking young'uns. You don't know
documentary
shit.
On that, you cunt.
All right, you fucking...
He's gonna go, do you remember that Chubby Brown sketch?
No, come on, there's a line. You know what I mean? There's a fucking line.
No, I never watched it. Mum was just like, you're never allowed to watch that. I was like, all right, don't know. I've watched some of it recently. I was like, it's not even funny.
I was never allowed to watch it, and then I watched it, and I was
crass.
Like, it's just bollocks.
It's just really crass, just like vagina tip boob fart, and I'm like, wow,
fuck off.
We're not 12 anymore. Fuck off.
Yeah, funny. No,
you got a fucking stroke, prick.
I did see that so half the venues he used to tour in and go round don't want him back anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is that? Because he was too out there, or they're just like, you're not funny?
Shit, really.
Just fucking.
Problem is, since all the angry middle-aged men have all now fucked off the Benidorm, you know what I mean? He ain't got much.
The Costadel crime.
With Roger Cook. And yeah, you know, he ain't got much of a following in this game.
Yeah, that's just a very fair point.
That's it. You know. That and his faces are fucked as well. And he's like, this ass fuck. It's not the same, is it? Really?
That's an exact likeness, Charlie.
New designs are on the way. We've got a new graphic designer. Who's helping us out with all the new merch designs, because I am at my creative limit at the moment. I just couldn't come up with anything, so we have taken on the graphic.
Yeah, we take outsourced.
We have. Well, no. Most, to be fair, like most of it was kind of outsourced. Like the ideas were there, but I couldn't just make it come together. So we had it. But the last few graphic designers, they've been pretty good, but this new one is going to kick shit out of the park. So we've got some fantastic new designs in the works. And the best part is we're actually relying on someone else to get them done. So they'll get done on time, and we're not relying on me. Whereas, where's the things, Reg? I'm like, oh, I'm working on it. And I'm just like, fat. So they're on the way. A couple of great t-shirts coming out. Obviously hoodies will be out shortly, and a few other bits that we're working on, so stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen.
It's going to be huge. Beautiful.
Join the Patreon. We've just found out that Marlon has not only got a flat beer, but it's also about to run out, which sucks. It helps the show hugely. Like
one like is one prayer to help me get through this.
Can I go for this? Can I go for this? Sorry.
How will he cope without his beloved Amstel? He literally sits in a corner with like 400 spirits, and he's like, "Oh God, no beer left."
I don't drink spirits, really.
Really?
So join the Patreon. It keeps the show going between you guys and the sponsors. It's that's pretty much it, boys.
There'd be no electricity, no beer. Well, there is no beer.
Yeah.
No lights, no heat, power, electric.
Yeah.
Shit.
So it's a massive shout out to you guys who are patrons, because you literally keep the lights on, and it's hugely appreciated. And it's the only reason the show continues to do what we do. Which is good, I hope. Anyway, it's
it's all right.
Yeah, we do all right.
You keep knocking it out, people keep listening, don't they? You know what I mean? It's one of those, isn't it? You know,
like me wanking in the ensuite. She keeps listening. Yeah, so you can join the Patreon for as little as a couple of quid a month, all the way up to like £6. If you join the top tier, you get 10% off the merch, which is always a good idea because it's got new merch coming out in a minute, and it'll probably pay for itself in your first order. So always good. What do you get if you join the Patreon, Marlon?
You get access to the Discord. So that's on all 3 tiers.
What have I seen on the Discord today? I saw a woman with a grease gun up her arse.
I saw a midget doing herself off while a bloke was driving, which I couldn't work out. That was still driving.
Interesting. Yeah,
pull over, mate. Get it done, innit? Come on, you know what I mean? Fucking around.
She was having a lovely little time.
It's more efficient, isn't it?
I'm just thinking, like, because of size, obviously, you know. You can sit there and fit that. You can carry on driving.
There's been some.
You're not spin around, drop it down.
I saw a man with a fence post or a fence spike through his bollocks.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah,
and I saw a very pretty ginger girl take a shit on a stripper pole. So that was nice.
Beautiful, huge.
But yeah, it's all good on there. You get like I said, you get first licking on the merchandise. It all goes up on there before it goes on for general sale. So. If it's a limited drop, you know you're guaranteed to get what you want on there. It's awesome. You also get entered into what, Marlon?
The Pit Viper giveaway.
Yes. So at the end of every month, we give away 2 pairs of Pit Vipers, sometimes free if useless cunts don't actually reply to the emails at Marlon. Which is really, we don't want to keep them. We want you to have them.
That's the whole point of a competition.
If you don't answer the emails in every fucking bit of anything short of carrier pigeon, then it's.
If you don't have them, I'm having them.
into a rollover. GILO'S rollover.
Yeah. Because it's me, and it's all about me. Fuck you lot, it's me.
So yeah, we do live on YouTube once a month. We give away 2 pairs of Pit Vipers. Me and Marlon fuck around doing something either pointless, useless, or anything in between. And
you fuck shit up, and then other people have to fix things.
So yeah, join a Patreon. A link is in the description, ladies and gentlemen. So if you fancy becoming a part of the cult of assholes that we have created, you can hop on there. It's a good community. It is a good fucking laugh on there. Big up the Birkenau boys. I know they're always looking for a shout out. The Weight Loss Kings on there. I just enjoyed. I'll be honest. I love it. I tell you what. Who was that chap? God, it's JLN82 on there. Do you see his fucking transformation he's done? This is insane, right? Look at that. That's him before. Oh, Brev. Brev. Look at him.
Get on, sir.
I know. Fuck me.
Get on,
yeah.
sir.
So if you're on the dieting hype or trying to get on there, they're a really, really good group of people on there.
I got to give a little shout out to my Agri
just assholes supporting assholes.
Oh, it is. It's great, isn't it? A little shout out to Agri Mix because the
Brev. He looks like a different man.
Yeah, but his nose is still fucking massive. He's still got that Roman nose sticking off his fucking face. His nose is 20 minutes for the rest of his fucking skinny ass, weird, loose skin body. Peace and love.
It's so supportive.
Bloke's a cunt. Well done.
So yeah, you could hop on the Discord if you're part of the. I know some people have. So we had a couple of DMs asking how to do it. It's been a long time since I joined the Discord. It's been like 3 years. I actually don't know how to join. The best guides is just Google it. I know that sounds daft, but if you're having any issues, just Google it. Everyone else seems to manage it. Just get it done, boys. And if you can't get it done, cancel your.
Basically, it's nature just saying you don't just to be in there.
If you can't do it, cancel your Patreon. I can't do it all for you.
It's Discord natural selection.
We can't be mechanic, beef farmer, podcaster, technical sport, merchandise thingy.
I missed it when you were an international man of mystery. That was.
I know. Somebody said to me the other day, like, it was nice when you were. I couldn't keep it up forever though, because inevitably it was going to come out at some point, and everyone's going to be like, it's just a farmer. Well, I'll be honest, like, it was only because of the fucking... Oh, actually, I can't... Just what... There's me being like, it was only because of the... No, I can't say that I didn't say anything. Yeah, cunts, but yeah. I should start another little in-joke. What was Reg saying about that?
What's this all about?
Yeah, it's nothing interesting.
On
Yeah, and finally, before we get into the show, a big up to the sponsor of the episode, Orley Fox. I know we made a joke, haha, HMRC.
It wasn't funny, Reg.
Don't pay him, haha. All right, yeah, your joke was fucking hilarious,
But
mate.
you got to look at
You
it.
fucking plum.
If your accountant's any good, he'll save you more than you got to spend anyway.
Exactly.
No pressure, Kieran. Don't fuck up, son, all right? And by the way, he's now my accountant.
Exactly. He is the accountant of the cult, basically.
He is. You know, I was on the phone with him today. Just how much should I rob companies for? Because I'm selling my ass as an engineer now. Because we're I'll go into it in a minute. But yeah, Kieran's my accountant. Love that thief. I'm an accountant.
He is brilliant. And like we were talking about when he was on, the new budget's about to come out, which is, it's going to throw a lot. It's what do Labour do?
Looking good, Brev.
It is not looking good, Brev.
It's not looking good.
All they do is go out. Labour has been notorious for going after small business owners, small to medium-sized business. They're big on it. And, if you've got an accountant that's just taking a back seat and not really interested in just like, yeah, send me the accounts, send me the VAT, I'll do that. What you need is an accountant that has got your interests and the success of your business at heart, which is what you're going to get with Orley Fox. Kieran I was only speaking to him the other day, actually, about the fact that he's just been on a course or some sort of gathering of big brain accountants where they're discussing what's coming.
Illuminati confirmed.
Yeah, very much so. It's all Bohemian Grove with Kieran. More luck. He's
I can imagine him naked holding an owl. You know what I mean?
I basically got a fucking huge pipe. Only the best sponsors for this show. He was talking about they were having a big group discussion with a load of other big brain accountants about what's coming down, what Labour are planning, and how they can already start taking steps to putting things in place and preparing for that. I mean, this is the kind of treatment you're not going to get with the accountant that your old man's recommending. You've used him for years, lad. He's a good man. No, he's not. He just takes your fucking £700, £800 a year to do your accounts, and he's like, right, I'll see you in 12 months, kiddo. No, you're not going to get that with Orley Fox. Orley Fox are on the ball. They know exactly what's going on with legislation and the stuff that the government are bringing in, so they know the best ways to utilise what you're doing, your tax, and any grants and other things that are available to you. Like Jolo said, a good accountant will save you more than he costs you. And big up to Kieran and the guys over at Orley Fox, because they are fantastic. So if you're looking for a decent accountant, if you've got one, get rid of him. If you haven't got one, get Orley Fox. If you're looking to get into business and you don't really understand numbers, Kieran's the exact guy to talk you all through it into the most basic terms. If you struggle understanding stuff like I do, me and you are doing the books at the moment, and I'm just like, Brev, I don't understand. Are we making money? You're like, kind of. Right, good. That's all that matters. So yeah, big up to the guys up at Orley Fox. Check them out. Links in the episode description. Links in the bio. Bosh. Right. If you haven't worked out already, we're joined by GILO. The sexy bearded man.
I was paused to see what. Yeah, it is almost. I was expecting a little song. Come on.
I don't know. I'm interested to know what ethnicity you are, Jalo, because I'm thinking about calling you a slur. So
a slur.
A slur.
What?
Yeah.
Like a fucking what? Like a
non-alcoholic drink?
Yeah, I was going to say non-alcoholic drink. You little fuck.
A slur. Yeah.
What? Go on. Explain slur to me.
No, a slur. Like, I want to know. Are you sort of? Do you hail from the Slovak region? So I can call you a dirty.
Well, actually, supposedly,
have you done a genealogy?
India.
We did India. Yeah, I'm as black. I am black from the waist downwards.
You are. Yeah, what? You hail from India?
No, we're all fucking Scandinavian, mate.
That does not surprise me.
We are Scandinavian.
In the slightest.
Basically, we are a result of great granddad Sven having a little bit of somebody shouldn't up in Scotland.
Oh, so when he came over,
yeah, he done some pillaging, and the Tunstall bloodline came out. You know what I mean?
He done a pillage, and then he done a rape.
Yeah. And basically, we're a result of that, and we've kept the tradition alive. Big up, Sven.
So now we're.
But yeah,
I'm not.
yeah, we're all we're all fucking
Are you?
Scandinavian.
Did you do that with 23andMe? Because I heard that they sold all the.
She said she was 12.
She said she was 12.
I'm currently possessed by the demon Balthazar and Lucifer.
Gonna lose me job.
Oh,
love. Yeah, I can't remember who it was done with years ago. Me fucking useless twat of an uncle fucking done it, and yeah, supposedly we were all fucking Scandi fucking. I don't know. I just want to move to Iceland and buy a fucking horny hat. You know what I mean? And a boat.
that is the least
cold
surprising
there,
thing
isn't it?
I've heard. Or
It's a bit
if
nippy. I'm
you'd
built
have
for it
said
though,
I'm
aren't I?
actually I hail from Manchuria, I would have been like, wow, now that is a shock. 'Cause
Yeah.
you are neither small nor slanty-eyed.
No, no. Weird, that, isn't it? You know.
But
No,
no,
I am-
this massive, great beard and arms like tree trunks. You're like, oh, guess what? I'm a Viking. I'm like,
Yeah, that makes sense.
clutch my pearls. So shocked I dropped my monocle.
I didn't know what to do with myself. We are supposedly all fucking, you know, because my daughter's blonde and blue-eyed and fucking.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's that whole fucking Scandi thing going on there.
Oh, he was going for a different country.
Well, that's what they kind of try. That was the Aryan peoples are from the Nordic states.
Yeah, it's the swastika in the middle of a forehead that really gives it away. You know what I mean? Love you, bells. No, she puts makeup on now. Nobody sees it. It was awkward walking to the tattoo shop. She was newborn. Yeah, I want to stick a swastika on that somewhere. Will you, Shane? What between the eyes, Shane? Crack on, come on.
Zyklon B, that's for me. I think it's like, is it 20-something years and you can start making jokes? I think we're well into that now.
Yeah, fuck, it would be all right, innit? You know what I mean? They'll be fine. They'll be fine. Dare I ask why you're asking, or is it just?
I don't, because I wanted to call you a slur. So
Well, there, I'll go on slurring.
I don't really have any sort of Nordic slurs.
No.
They only produce good stuff, don't
Yeah,
they?
that's it.
It's annoying. If you were like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm part Indian, I'd be like, well, go and have a shit in the street, you filthy bastard. But
I'll leave that to you. You do it at hotel rooms, you dirty little cunt.
I do it
You
all.
fuck.
Oh, you know if we can say that.
Oh, we found a line, have we? Have we found a line?
Oh, no, apparently Holocaust denial was the line the other day when I was like, ha, it didn't happen. And then Marlon was like, no,
Do the
Reg.
math.
What are you trying to
Do
do?
the fucking math. The math state. And the numbers don't fucking add up.
I was joking and he was like, no, Reg, that's enough.
I'm not denying it happened. It just wasn't as bad as they fucking made out.
I was listening back to an old episode the other day and you were like, I've only ever shut you down like once. And then I listened to that show and I was like, twice now. Oh dear. Right, I don't know where we go. I must do one of those 23andMe, but I don't want to do it through them because they just sell your data. And I'm like, the last thing I need is more of my DNA being out in the open. There's a lot of it running around the Mendips at the moment. Where's Daddy? Oh, no, not again.
Not again.
Oh.
Run away. It's all right with my kids because they've all got beards, so it's fine. You know what I mean? You can spot mine straight off, like, you know what I mean? I said, my son's 13, he's got like beard down to his tits, like, you know what I mean? He's fucking on it, like, I just want to hit metal. Yeah. Plus, full shit stuff.
Trains. Oh, I didn't mean it like that. Oh, I feel really bad now.
What you said about a boy.
I didn't mean it like that.
It's all right. Fortunately, he's hard enough. It'll fucking hit the train will fall apart. It's fine. His dad worked the train's going to fall apart. It's
That's
fine.
what I meant. You like trains.
Yeah. That's all. I'll dig you out your own hole for you.
Oh,
Wedge,
God,
right?
I feel really bad now.
Fuck me.
I shouldn't. The jokes I've made on here, I'm like, oh, don't offend someone sat here. Oh, God, I apologise. Anyway,
I wouldn't be so worried, but his son's the same size as you. Kick the fuck out of you.
Yeah, he
Right.
probably would. Oh, dear. Anyway, how's your week been, Gilo?
Yeah, it's not been a bad week. It's been a very good week, actually.
Yeah?
So you caught me mid-slug there.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at that.
Yeah, no, I am. I'm having a mental health week.
A mental health week.
A mental health week. A mental health week where I've decided that I've had a fuck enough of the stress of work. I'm having a week off.
It's better than shooting yourself.
It's better to shoot myself.
Yeah.
Or
You know,
somebody else.
Or somebody else. And we were getting close to somebody else. You know what I mean?
Don't do that, because Devon and Cornwall got all queer about their firearms licensing after that crane operator went spastic. No, don't. I like my guns, Gilo. Please don't do it
You
to
don't,
me.
you don't be guilty by association.
There's 400 hours of evidence here that I'll have to sit through in court and be like, Yes,
what else can we add to the charges?
Yes, I did.
That'll be funny. It'll be funny listening, though, wouldn't it?
Can you imagine having this read out in court? So you said, Mr. Reg, that, it didn't happen to the Jews. Zyklon B, that's for me. And I'm like, oh, God.
Where's the proof, all right?
They take it out of context, don't they? You know what I mean? There's no, you know, if they've done it with a bit of a smile on their face.
Do it with some pizzazz.
Be the showman I know you can be. Come on.
Let me do it to the jury.
Ta-da! Let me get my sparkly jacket on. Ladies and gentlemen. I'm
getting the word.
Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah. I'm having a week off, and I am doing things that bring me joy, bring me happiness.
Wanking.
I'm not even that much wanking, to be fair.
No.
Bloody hell.
No. I've got a flame testicle, so it hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
Big balls.
Big balls at the moment. Yeah, I'm one of the 600 that have got a fucking have complications after the snip.
Fuck.
Can we not just pop them out?
No, because they produce testosterone. Don't
Do
they?
I need more testosterone?
You've got a very good point there, Joe.
As like a show series, can we get him on like that testosterone replacement thing that fucking that ghoul Mark McCann's promoting at the moment?
Do you know what? I'll do it. I'll just do it to see how much more hair I can fucking grow. You know what I mean?
Hair on his eyeballs.
I look like that. What was that? A wolf boy. Remember the wolf boy?
Wolf boy.
Wolf
yeah.
boy. I'll be like that. Literally, just I'll be like fucking cousin it. That's it. Yeah. Well, I do that now.
We don't know how it's happened. He's from the polygon in Kazakhstan, a nuclear testing ground for the Soviet Union. I'm Stacey Dooley. Sorry, I keep detracting. We keep doing funnies. You're having a mental health week.
Well, we think it's fucking funny. Fuck the rest of you. Yes, no, it's basically things that make me happy, things that bring me joy. So I'm making some leather stuff.
Yeah.
Setting a business up. It's a thing. I've been talking to young Kieran. You know what I mean?
What are you? Have you got a name for the business, or are you not going to say?
Sex Swings Incorporated.
That too. You know what I mean? So Daddy can fuck his twink.
Oh, if you make me do that ad read like that, I'm going to cry, bro.
But yeah. So no, I'm just doing a few leather bits. Made a few bits and bobs for various people. God bless Matty Pickford. He's got a bit of work coming his way. I've got to do some things for you boys as well.
Yeah, I'll be getting a tape measure out in a minute.
Yeah, we'll have a little measure up, love. See what's going on.
What do you want, like a sock for it?
Oh, a sling for me shotgun.
Right.
So bless it, the original fangirl Calvin. He's having a watch strap.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I'm doing that for him. Yeah, it's just lots of people have been asking questions, which has been nice. I've had some great responses from some of the stuff I've been putting up. So yeah,
lots of anonymous. Please don't tell anyone I've asked for this. But can I have a full mask with a hole in the face?
If you want anything, I will make it. I will keep it completely fucking anonymous. I will do anything for cash. You know what I mean?
Anything.
Literally, you want it. You got the money. I'm doing it.
If you get a message from like a blank Instagram profile saying like, "Can I have a dog collar that says Daddy's little cum slut for doll?" I mean, not for doll.
For Frank.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Jake needs a small one done for the dash out.
But yeah, anything you want, I will happily fucking turn in some stuff. And yeah, no, it's been really nice. A lot of people supportive, a lot of people even just saying nice things about it, you know what I mean, which is always nice. So yeah, so I've been doing that. What else? Did a bit of walking, which is not great, you fucking, large nut, but it is what it is.
I'm trying to get out on my stupid walk, for my stupid mental health, my bollocks hurting.
I'm fucking enough of this shit. Fuck my job. So yeah, no, it's been nice. Spend some time with the kids, just doing things, and I think it's important that we should all do shit that makes us fucking happy.
Yeah,
because we're a long time fucking dead.
I agree,
and I've kind of had enough of fucking basically getting told what to do when you get to work, getting fucking like you got to be here at this time, you got to go and do that, you've got to fucking this, got that. I want to be the master of my own fucking destiny, and I've had a fucking enough of it.
Yeah.
So I've been fucked over on the redundancy as well at work.
What?
Yeah. So they offered a redundancy.
Yeah.
I put in for it. They offered me a figure, but they were like, "Don't worry about it. We're going to put you on. There might be a position come up for you on the organisational chart. So if you hold out, because we're going to do another round of redundancies after." So they've put us all on the organisational chart. We've all got jobs. Lovely, lovely. Yeah, we're not going to bother about doing the second bit because we've got enough people now.
What's that? What do you mean redundancy?
Basically offering voluntary redundancy.
Yeah.
So basically a payout.
Yeah.
So it came on the first time. We got offered it.
Yeah.
I got offered a figure.
Yeah.
But they were saying we're going to do it again after we've done the organisational chart.
You're right.
So
if you don't like where you are after they put you somewhere, you can go.
Yeah,
I'll
take the money. Yeah, fuck off. They're not doing that bit now.
What?
Yeah. So I'm now working on a fucking system that I know nothing about. And
because of course they've got you work.
Yeah.
They're just like, well, we don't need to give you redundancy because you've got a job.
Yeah, that's the one.
That we know you're gonna hate and you're gonna quit.
Yep.
And what have the unions said?
Fuck all.
Well, they could not really a lot they can say, is there? Because they've offered you work.
Well, basically, the arrangement was Network wouldn't talk about any sort of pay settlements until after all this had been buttoned up.
Yeah.
I'm now getting emails from the union saying that they're talking about the pay rises and what have you.
Right.
So that basically, 1 equals 2. Obviously, they're finished with the redundancy side of it now. That's all been done. Now they're talking about the pay rises, which is basically they're backdating it because Network Rail basically owe everybody a pay rise that they didn't give for 5 years, and they've been very slowly coming up to
where it should be.
To where it should be, where it's meant to be, but they used COVID as a reason why they didn't give anybody a fucking pay rise.
Hey, that is Israel, Ukraine, COVID. Just take your pick of any of them.
Yeah, that's it, basically. So I'm thinking, do you know what? Instead of how I used to be, which is pessimistic and angry, really fucking angry, and like I've got no bitterness towards them at all. Can't like every one of you.
Squeeze their little head.
Just want to hold them. Just hold them.
Really tight.
Really
like a retard
tight.
holding a class rabbit.
That's it. Like I do with my crayons. So it's like virtually squeezed it into my hand. I'm just kind of using it as an opportunity to, start a business, put feelers out, get a bit of work. I'm going to try and do a bit of self-employed fitting work as well.
Yeah.
So, and eventually I can go and tell my overlords to go fuck themselves. And then, just chill the fuck out, you know what I mean? Go and do my own thing, master my own destiny, and all that bejazzle. Work when I want to fucking work.
Yeah.
And not when I get fucking told to work, because I fucking hate mornings. I hate Mondays.
It's one of those things, isn't it? Like, starting up a business like that, you keep doing it as a side gig until you're like, this is just, I can't keep up anymore. And then you're like, haha, goodbye, job. Hello, leathercraft and sex. Day drinking. I'm my own boss.
I do what I like. The only problem is I've got a slight issue. My new boss might be a prick. So he might just be a lazy bastard and not force me to do anything. You know what I mean? So, it's one of those. But no, it's. I think it's one of those. The older I'm getting, the more I'm realising that I've wasted too much of my life chasing money. And, obviously with the kids were
women.
Small. That's it. Women, kids, money, you know what I mean? Fucking sick of chasing all of them. Them kids move too fast.
3 of the 7 deadly sins.
But it is. Like, you're getting older, and it's just, it doesn't matter as much. I know when you're young and the kids are small and you got a fucking mortgage.
Yeah, you got to do what you got
to do.
Yeah.
But, fortunately, I'm in a position now where I'm not entering the middle trifecta of my life.
Oh no, trimester.
Trimester, that's the one.
Yeah.
But yeah,
you're pregnant as well?
Yeah, a little bit. Look at me. I've been looking fucking pregnant for the last 15 fucking years.
Either have the baby or don't.
I'm fucking hold it out, all right?
It's like fucking Bonnie or Family Guy.
That's it. That's the quote.
Yeah, so I'm just kind of going, do you know what? Fuck it. I think if I don't have a fucking stab at it now, I'm never fucking going to. Admittedly, redundancy money would have helped, but if it wasn't meant to be, it weren't meant to be.
Yeah, and I totally agree with you, mate. You don't want to live your whole life thinking, what if, do you?
Yeah, but the problem is, the only thing you really got to hold out for in that job is the pension. The pension is fucking phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the money's good, don't get me wrong, but the pension is phenomenal.
Yeah, civil service, isn't it?
That's
Pensions
it.
That's how they get you into it.
Not your best years necessarily, but like your best years are behind you when you retire, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Not already? You know, I mean, I'm only 43. You can.
No, you're not retiring yet, are you?
I'm trying to. That's a plan.
Fucking lazy cunt.
But no, it is.
Labour get in, Gilo retires.
Oh.
God, who would have thought?
Who would have thought the communist, as he got accused the other week?
Is that what I said?
Yeah, I rang you. Well, he's practically a communist. He's one of our best mates. I rang up Kieran. I went, who the fuck you calling a fucking...
Socialist.
Oh, communist, yeah. And he just started fucking howling, like, you know what I mean?
I don't. Yeah, I just so everyone knows, I am mean to all of our regular guests, not just like the Jews and the Indians and everyone else. Like they're all in for it.
But yeah, so I'm kind of going. Do you know what? Maybe it's time. Have a fucking stab at it.
Go for it,
What's
mate.
the worst that fucking happen?
Exactly. What's the worst that can happen? You just, you waste a few £100 on leather, and you just go, do you know what? There's not enough. Whatever.
Fortunately, I'm in a position where my missus has got a bit of money, so I am the kept husband in this little fucking setup, which is the first in my life.
Nice, isn't it?
It was lovely, isn't it?
Oh, God.
I'm such a bitch, and I love it.
I know. I'm getting taken to America this year.
No, I'm getting taken to Scotland. I got to fucking put a house back together again. But apart from that, it's fine. But yeah, Calvin. Again, thanks for Scotland because he was the fucking to put that idea in my fucking head.
Oh,
yeah. So basically, he's like any large decision I've made in my life. Calvin has fucking started it, like with a picture of fucking Orkney. Sent me a picture of Orkney. It was like that is cool. And then I sent it to work, and then it started becoming a thing. Grew arms and legs and fucking ran off. So
Gilo of the Isles.
Yeah, well, anyway, we went to have a look at
going back to where I was conceived.
Build a ship. Go home.
Where my rapist ancestors came from.
Yeah, no, we actually went to the Isles, decided it wasn't for us. Ran about to Blighty as fast as the fucking CRV will fucking go.
Bit windy.
A bit windy. Well, it was all right. We just couldn't get there. You know what I mean? It was
Need a helicopter.
The logistics, yeah.
It was kind of, we got there and like the ferry's fucked.
Build a fucking boat.
And the boat was there. The engine was fucked.
Get some fucking oars out, you lazy cunt.
That's what your granddad would have done, wouldn't he? You know what I mean?
How far away is it?
Hey?
How far away is it from like the mainland?
About 15, 20 miles, I think. Something like that.
Oh, fuck that. They cunts do that on the dinghies.
Well, I fucking said I offered old fucking Captain Bugwash, I'd have a look at the fucking engine for it. There's a cat block in there. You know what I mean? I was like, I'm certified, mate. Cat certified fitter. I'll have a look at it for it. No, we can't. No, we got to get specialists in.
Pugwash.
Captain Pugwash. You should have stated Roger the cabin boy then, dirty little bitch. But, yeah, so...
Why don't you go and raise Rhodesia from the ashes for me, Gilo?
For fuck's sake.
Well, I ain't got a lot going on at the moment, so yeah, if you like.
Yeah, just pop over there to, the Z word, occupied Rhodesia. Oh. Zimbabwe, as I know the left seem to call it.
I bet you that fucking whole episode of fucking Grand Tour really grated on you, didn't it?
They mentioned it, they mentioned the word Rhodesia once, and she turned round to me, and she looked at me, she was like, don't. I was like, we're all Rhodesians, and we'll fight through thick and thin, we'll keep this land a free land.
I'm waiting for the Rhodesian flag to come up. Where's the...
I can't really, because that guy Dylan Roof that shot up that black church in America was wearing a Rhodesian flag when he did it. He had like a patch. Yeah, kind of sullied the image of that once great nation that definitely wasn't incredibly racist. How could he?
But apart from that, you know, it's a lovely flag. We ain't going to go on a road of flags again, are we? Because we did that last time.
Fun with flags.
You
Yeah.
haven't got your tablet either this time.
That's right.
I might have it in the car. Hold on, have a look if you want. You know what I mean? Chuck us that overpriced fucking laptop you got fucking out there that the Patreon's fucking I paid for. You know what I mean?
Here we go. Oh, Christ. When you see a Tesco worker driving in his car, you don't go, I fucking pay for that, mate.
Bit of mine, that is.
Yeah, you might. I don't. I do. I scream at him. Hey, work hard! I'm paying your fucking wages, you prick!
As he goes out with a fucking meal deal that he buys once a month.
I get the Red Bull with it, so I go for the pricey option, all right? You know?
Yeah, lost leader that is they lose money on every meal deal they sell.
I know, it's great. So I have 2 a day. Fuck it.
I will be the downfall of Tesco.
Myself, me, single-handedly. Yeah, so, Mental Health Week. Yeah, fun times.
Good.
It's all right. Make some stuff, saw some kids. The non-noncy way.
Saw the kids would have been better.
Yeah, the kids, yeah.
Choice of words there.
Problem is, if you're going to be noncy, you wouldn't. They're just not for me. I don't find my own kids attractive, weirdly. But yeah.
What the fuck is this?
Sometimes I wonder.
You asked me. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, no. But yeah, a steady week. Apart from that, steady week.
Good.
First time I've got dressed in 3 days.
Well, I read my text you the other day. We like, a reason to get dressed finally.
I have to wash. Fuck. Jesus. Thank God for Glinks Africa. That's what I'm going to say. Shower in a can.
What about you, Marlon? What's your week been like?
Mainly downs this week.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
A cheery episode.
Yeah. Let's all commit suicide at the end.
I've got the Kool-Aid.
Oh, yeah. I've got the shotgun. Let's go.
Let's make lots of money.
We had an incident in my home workshop.
Oh,
I was
homework
Homework shop.
in the garage.
Fucking garage.
What happened with the rat to paint?
No, it was worse than that. So I was doing some bits on our stalls.
Oh, I was going to ask you about that, but I've been quite stressed recently with the Gates saga, so I
I
didn't.
can
want to
only
be
do
like,
one thing at once.
I know, that's why I didn't ask.
I've been
Jesus.
doing the base plates.
Look at all his
and
tisms kicking in really fucking hard, though. I don't do one thing at once.
I'm special. Okay. I drowned the grinder
Hey?
What the fuck?
in Budweiser. I don't know what I was more sad about.
Oh no!
The Budweiser or the grinder.
Was it a corded or a cordless?
Cordless.
Oh.
Nice Milwaukee M18.
Oh no!
Oh.
Shag, if you're in the fucking workshop, why are you not using a corded?
Because it's not 1995.
But yeah, but they're just constantly just. That's the one thing I love about corded tools is like I know they are a ball
They're
ache,
cheap.
but they're
You cheap bastard, you.
they're cheap, but B, they just go to war. There's no like, ramp down. I'm a little
admittedly.
soy boy fucking
it
M18.
gets better, don't worry.
Go on.
I put it in rice overnight, yeah? The fucking Chinese came and fixed it.
No way. Did it actually work?
Absolutely fine.
Really?
Yeah, there's a little bit of rice inside it now, but it's all right.
That's all right. I'll catch that little impeller and ping it out at some point. It'll be fine.
I was blown away.
When
Oh,
you
it's a good kit. It is. My kit's Milwaukee now. Thank you, Hammer Rail. Yeah.
Thank you, thieves.
Thank you, thieves. Get rid of all that old shit I had. But yeah, no, it's not a bad kit.
I beat the shit out of the drill. Obviously, the grinders.
I've got that
to sea.
fucking the one key thing on the knocking gun.
Yeah.
You seen that tracker?
Yeah.
Fucking brilliant.
I've got that
yeah.
on my half inch. I don't know how to work it.
They're like-
it's an app. Trust me, I'll run you through it because I got the app on everybody else's knocking gun. And I just turn it off for shits and giggles. Dun, 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 dun. Not anymore, you fucking dud. No more ugga duggers for you.
You can turn them off, can you?
Yeah, yeah,
So
because-
if it
because
gets
all-
nicked.
Because all my colleagues, some of my colleagues aren't the most brightest of people. And they're like, what's this one key thing then? It's like, I don't know. I'll show you how it works on my phone, mate, all right?
Just scan the QR.
Turn the thing on it. That's it. Yeah, lovely job. So I got like 5 or 6 fucking knocking guns. On my, it is, literally. People start pissing me off, I just turn them off. Something's wrong with this fucking thing in there.
Johnny's trying to have a cup of tea and watch some TikToks and he can't. And he's like, fuck these cunts. Off.
Silence is gold.
And then I smashed my toe open.
Oh.
It was traumatic. It honestly was.
You're constantly damaging appendages, you are. Remember that time you split your thumb open?
Well, yeah, I've done that twice now.
What'd you do to your toe?
Well, I kicked the downstairs table, didn't I?
Oh, what? Was it like full power?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, the nails about to fall off.
Oh, mother!
There was blood and maybe some guts.
Was it on a swing? When
Yeah.
you were like, you turned and it was, you had all the inertia and torque. Thing is, when you're like walking and you stub your toe on the coffee table, at least you've got that, like, you can draw back a little bit as you hit it and you're like, cunt!
It was full send.
Yeah, there's like no deceleration on that, is there? It's just like bang.
What noise did you make? Did you make a well-gay noise?
Fuck, cunt, fuck.
I usually go,
Mine's usually,
Yeah, I do that.
oh, that's well manly.
Yeah, but I think you got to remember, me and Marlon, we're in industry, so we're used to sort of like damaging ourselves. So we've gone past the noises that we
got to
used
look
do.
good in the workshop.
You know what I mean? You got to save face. You know what I mean? Because you're most vulnerable at this time.
I sound like a twink getting fucked.
I've got a harness for that. But you do. You got to. You've got to front it out a little bit. So you like gash yourself open. You just go, cunt, fucking hang, and then you launch something. But the problem is, what you do is you then sit there and look at all the things you have in front of you: knocking gun, grinder, spanner. Fuck it, spanner's going, bang. Fucking
Yeah.
hammers. So you got to let all the other blokes know that you're still masculine as fucking angry.
I do the throw things around quite well, yeah.
I don't because I'm not a child.
Oh, really? I don't do it in the
no,
house because I'm like, oh, wood floors.
No,
In the workshop, I'm like, stupid, 32 mil spanner.
Yeah. It's always everything else's fault, not mine.
Yeah.
So yeah, I will bounce the hammer off a wall that has been done. I don't mean to do it. And if I'm a child, fuck you, Marlon, I'm a child. I don't care. And I'll just wander. I will just stomp on out, and it's just like Formula One drivers, like when they've had a bad crash, they keep the helmet on, and like they fucked up.
Yeah,
I'm like that. I have like rested. I'm going to rip your fucking throat out face. So I just like storm through, looking like sardonic as fuck. And then have myself a little vape with a cup of tea, and then I wander back in again like nothing's fucking happened. If it's not gushing with blood, but if it is, I wrap it up, make sure everybody fucking sees it, but I don't mention
dripping
it.
down your hand. Like,
don't worry about it. Let's get this job done, mate.
Come on.
So is it proper bad?
Yeah,
like,
I haven't looked at it since last night.
You're one of those.
I kept a sock on it.
Oh
yeah, I do that.
Don't use a white sock. I've made that mistake before. Take me toe out.
Yeah.
Take me foot out me welly after being stepped on. I'm like, oh, that's red, and that's all we need to know about that situation. Did I put odd socks on this morning? No, I didn't.
I sat there and I don't know if I smashed on my hand the other day, but much to my missus is disgust, the best way to describe it. I'm sat there gluing myself back up.
Oh,
that's what we got to do.
You've got to do it. You got to
glue, maybe a bit of insulation tape.
Insulation tape is the one. Make sure it's nice and dry, but you don't want to do it too tight because I've done that before and cut circulation off.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I literally have got like 2 tubes of like super glue in the house and 1 in the van and 2 in the fucking
Sneaky.
You never know.
The one thing I do want to get is one of those staple guns, like the actual you can buy those medical staple guns.
Yeah.
And I'm really tempted because I'm forever slashing my finger open with a scalpel, just doing shit. And you can literally just staple it back together.
I think I have one. It's not a medical grade one.
I got a stapler.
No, I don't want your fucking DeWalt one that's going to drive it through 4 inches of ply. No, because it will come out as one side of the bone.
Well, that's all I've got to offer you.
I have one of those.
Unless you want a staple.
No, you want a little like push it.
It's so feminine when he does it. It's very...
Yeah, like a little
small
one.
That's
No, I don't want a wee. I've got a wee boo one of those, and they're fucking terrifying.
Just a bit of glue, mate. A bit of insulation tape, you'll be grand.
You'll be grand.
Maybe.
Give it 20 minutes, half hour. You fucking, obviously your finger ain't going to move for a bit, but you know what I mean? You'll be all right.
Yeah.
That's what real men do, Rich.
Yeah. Then you get cool scars around the scar, don't you?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That is pretty. Have a look at we're all comparing scars here. Do you want me to hit me cock out?
I don't want to go blind.
Don't look into the eye of the beast; you'll turn to stone. Richard's cock is Medusa. Is that what you name it? You know what I mean?
It just took away one head, another one grew back.
It's bad enough. Like Phil at work's named my hernia George. I don't know why. We just sat there.
How's George today?
It was like, George playing up, love. And I'm like, George. Yeah, a little bit, love, actually. Yeah, you know what I mean? Bless his heart. So, shout out to Phil Welsh and George.
The first thing you need to make in your Levercraft game is a fucking hernia belt, you can't.
That's a corset, that is. Squeeze it up, tuck it up. Lovely parentage.
George Restrainer.
Get up, my bastard. Get up.
A ratchet strap.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, love it.
And last but not least, I've been getting the Escort running.
Have you actually?
It's still not running, but...
Why do you keep putting yourself through this, love?
Because big things are going to happen this winter.
What? Thomas's scrapyard?
Bigger.
Sims.
Straight in the back of fucking Ross John's wagon. Cut out the middle, man.
Let's go. I actually am going to do something with her. But you'll just have to watch this space for a minute.
I'm really hoping for
Is this like a Colin Furze thing, or is this going to be just like a...
Yeah, I'm not really that into digging holes in the garden.
Brev, it's going to be a Tim Westwood kind of thing. We put TVs on your mud flaps, motherfucker!
How did you know?
Let's go give it to you!
You like popcorn? We put it in your heavens!
We got neons and 20-inch spinners.
Oh, yeah, baby.
We haven't really. It's a fucking joke, all right?
Marlon can do fucking Jolo can do the leather work.
Yeah,
they call him Mad Dog Jolo because he mad with the cowhide.
I got some really sexy pink stuff, actually, love. You know what I mean? That'll fucking pop lovely, that.
Wouldn't suit. It's not original, mate. Sorry. Unless it's mouldy or green. It won't fit in.
I can leave it outside for a bit if you want. You know what I mean?
That might not be a bad shout.
Get the fur effect on it if you don't. You know.
Yeah. Reg, how's your week been, mate?
Mate, it's been all right. More concreting, as always. It just seems all my life seems to be.
But it concrete game.
Done. I've done the majority of the bottom yard now, so I've got a nice long run. It was pictures on the Discord the other day. A nice long run of pure concrete now. So there's
only got a 15% drop off on it.
Yeah, it's there's a fair slope, but it's one of those things we could have
say that.
We could have. That's who laid it. You were a big boy. No, we obviously the ground's on a 6-degree slope, so we obviously couldn't build it all up level because the bloody yard would have been half the way up the straw barn, which is not good. Retaining wall, all that kind of stuff. So we obviously just built it on.
I'm just hearing laziness. That's why I'm hearing.
Yeah, well, we dug the sheds into the ground, and we looked at the rest, and we were like, nah. We built the straw barn up. That was we needed 3,000 tons of rubble.
Oh, nice
to build that straw barn.
Nice.
To bring it up to level, and big up to the Children's Hospital in Bath.
What? Fuck you, kids.
I think
that's where we buried the bodies.
I think it was a children's hospital. I know some of it was a leisure centre from somewhere because there was one Sedgemoor, but it was some other
John Nike.
I don't know what the John Nike Leisure Centre.
You sure it wasn't Sedgemoor Splash? I fucking love Sedgemoor Splash.
I don't know where it was. What company? I know it was I knew it was because there was a lot of tile in the rubble. Lots of tile. Yeah, either that or Roman
Mental
baths.
hospital.
Yeah, it could have been. I don't know, but yeah. So concreting's going well. We've just done the bottom yard, and it was obviously cut. I had to backfill a load of it with stone where we'd obviously concreted down into the ground. And there was a bit of a gap where all the formwork was, so I had to fill in all the stone. The old man was like, "Oh, can you brush all the stone up off the concrete? I want it to look nice." And I'm like, "All right, whatever." And I got a blade out, the bucket, and I was sort of back blading it around, trying to say, because we tamp finish it, so all the stone's getting stuck in the little tamps.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, it's not really good enough." And I was like, anyway, so I was like,
get a brush out.
Oh no, that's what I thought. I'll get the brush out. I got the road brush out.
Get on.
Forgot I had the road brush. I haven't used it for ages. So I had the road brush, and I sort of forgot because I've only ever brushed a yard up when it's just been sort of hardcore and stone, just picking up all the shit. I'm essentially just brushing dust. Oh my God!
Everywhere.
Everywhere. I feel sorry for the local village, mate. I should have taken a video. I had to stop halfway through because I couldn't see. I couldn't even see. All I could see was like you seen the film The Mist?
Yeah.
It was literally like that. I thought some big bugs were going to come out.
Or a hot day in fucking Cheddar when both the quarries are fucking crushing. You see the cloud coming up and it's like descending down the hill.
Oh, it's crazy. So yeah, it was. I only just banged the air filters out and blown out all the radiators about a week before. I was like, well, that was a fucking waste of time, wasn't it? There's that horrible red, that red dust as well.
Yeah.
The old man was like, he rang me up, fucking hell, what the fuck's going on down there? I said, I'm brushing up. He's like, Christ alive, you should have worn it down first, you cunt. So, having a whale of a time with that. I had a small problem this week. Is
it a fudgy problem? Or just
anything to do with your cock?
No.
Thank God for that.
Might be incriminating myself somewhat by saying this, but I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway because content. Don't let a good health issue go unpodcasted. That's the old saying goes.
What you're doing is spreading the word. Spreading the word.
Well, he's fucking spreading something by the sound of it.
We'll
find out in a minute.
Nonce. I was feeling a bit like after the weekend, end of the weekend, Monday, I was feeling pretty fucking rough. Like Sunday, I was feeling really rough. And I don't really do rough. I do But this was like, I'm really fucking ill. This is not something's really wrong here. It wasn't just one thing though. I was having headaches. My stomach was going up and down, round and round, bubbling like fuck.
That's called a hangover.
Well, no, I didn't drink. This was the worrying thing. And
lack of alcohol.
And my chest was heavy, and I was short of breath. And
cold turkey because of alcohol.
My throat felt shit, and I was like, this is like flu symptoms,
right?
And it really wasn't good.
I feel like a GP. I've even got a right.
Putting it all in on WebMD. Oh, yeah. You're fucking dead, Reg.
You got VD.
Yeah, so I was a little bit concerned, and without being too, I don't know,
graphic.
Yeah, graphic about things. When I looked into the pan after I had, done
had your ablutions.
I had my various excreta.
Excretions, yeah.
It was a bit of a tinge of red to it, and I was like,
"You're bleeding out the asshole and shit."
Oh, well, it was both ends, and I was like, that really worried me.
That's
that
not
was,
looking good,
that was. I was like, I've had that before. It's just been like an ulcer or something, but I was like, that's really not fucking good. This is like cancer territory, and I was getting really fucking worried. And then I was racking my brain as to what could possibly be causing it. And then something popped into my mind that sort of made me realise, oh, no, don't worry, Reg. It's not cancer. It's you being a fucking idiot. So I've got this rat problem, you see. And I've been getting on...
We're eating them.
And,
and the poison.
I've been getting on top of it pretty well, and I really hope Red Tractor aren't listening, because don't take away my license, mate.
It's all allegedly.
Yeah, it's all alleged. It's all just stories, isn't it? It's all just funnies we make up for the show.
Yeah.
And I'd remembered that I'd recently taken a little trip to Mole Valley to get some. They call it very potent something. They call it single take. Because they only have to take it once and then they are no more. Turns out I've probably been somewhat lacking in my PPE whilst
the gloves, the respirator, and the okay, yeah.
It soaks through. That'll get you.
Yeah, no, that shit.
So
do you mind?
So it turns out the stuff that I was like very insistent. I only want the single take because I'm not feeding the fucking things. I'm killing them. It turns out if you don't wash your hands after dealing with that stuff,
that product,
the really, really pokey stuff. And I've been doing a lot of rat bait in the last couple of years. I'm doing my own rat bait. As I said, my rat man went to Thailand to fuck kids. Or lady boys, let's not discriminate. So I've had to do
I'm gonna lose my job.
So I've had to do my own pest control. And in that time, I've gone through a lot of rat bait and found the best one. The best one is the one that kills them the fastest and is super potent.
Dead stuff.
It turns out I essentially what I had done was I was doing unto the rats what I was doing unto me.
That's the problem with common
noble
sense, isn't it?
You know what I mean?
I'll suffer as you suffer, Mr. Squeaky.
Surely, your brain just says, put some gloves on.
Well, it comes with a little shovel, you see, Marlon. And it comes with
I've been licking the shovel.
It comes with a little cardboard shovel that you fold up into the shape of a shovel, and then you shovel it in there.
Is this basically because I haven't bought you any more gloves? Is that what you're trying to say? I'm too tight to buy any more gloves.
£14 a box, I'll have it.
I was in the mole hole getting the bait, and I didn't buy the gloves until it comes with a little shovel. Don't have to touch it.
I'll do with it.
So it turns out, even because in my mind, I'm like, rat, this big. Me, this big. This much to kill rat, I could probably eat that. And not even, turns out, no, this stuff is really fucking horrible.
What's in it?
From what I understand, it basically, it just makes their insides not like melt. I think it just
bleed.
I think that's essentially what it does. It's what used to be warfarin, which is a blood thinner, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think essentially it's probably just
they could because they can't coagulate.
Coagulate, So I think essentially it's somewhat melted my insides a little bit.
Right.
I'm fine now. Yeah. Well, when I
walked it off.
When I took a piss and then I sort of like wasn't.
I cut the points aside. I was right again.
I was on my phone having a piss and I looked down and I was like, oh, that's a terrible. Like, yeah, bit of blood in your shit. You probably should get it checked, but it's happened to all of us. But like when I looked down, I was like, Brev, that is red.
We did once, and it involved a camera up my ass. I didn't like it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, not on the scrumpy, but when I looked down after a piss and it was red, I was like, oh my God, that's not good. Yeah, so turns out...
You're a little bit too young for gallstones, aren't you?
Yeah, I just did, I couldn't believe it, really. I was a little bit... So now... Lots of precautions being taken, which, I mean, I should have probably been doing in the
No
first
more eating
place.
the rats.
No more eating the rats, no more eating the poison.
Yeah,
Don't lick your fingers after you put the poison on.
I will not let the dogs go in anywhere where there is some rat bait. I am just like, absolutely not. You're not fucking going in there because you little bar. Me, I'm like, la. I'll just fucking handle this rat bait and then stick a fucking nicotine pouch up in me gum so it can sit there, absorb it into my bloodstream for 3 hours.
Yeah, but something's got to kill you, isn't it?
Yeah, to be fair.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's be fair. You
There
know,
are better ways than rat poison, I think.
there is, you know what I mean?
Bury me a G. That's all I'll say.
That's it. You know, we're sitting and poured a 40 on the floor, isn't it? You know what I mean? Get it done.
Yeah, but there's been a really, really clever bloke. He's so clever, he's almost autistic. Been coming up. He came up on Sunday, and he is putting my Range Rover back on the road. Marlon, thank you so much.
Yeah, I was going to mention that, Reg.
Oh, for fuck's sake! What?
Got a slight problem there. The usual company
Oh, don't
that repair the modules,
They don't trade anymore.
they do. They just don't like that one.
Why?
I don't know.
What did you? Did you
Yeah,
say?
I've sent about 5 emails out to
And
different
they-
companies,
and
and I've
what-
only heard back from one so far.
And they said, of course, £800.
No, we don't do it. We
No.
can crash reset it,
Yeah.
but we can internally repair it.
What? Could you think the battery is?
That's not something they offer on that module.
Can you not just?
Paint a picture for the audience.
I'll find somebody that repairs it.
Thank you. I'm not moaning at you. Basically, an airbag module. The airbag module in my car has gone down the Black Range Rover because Marlon. I'm just regurgitating what he has told me. I'm not an expert. Because there's some sort of small rechargeable battery in there, like a CR, not like a CR 32.
It's like a
like a little lithium,
18650,
like a stubby little
yeah,
thing.
it's
Oh,
probably
yeah,
like
yeah, I
a
know.
13650.
Yeah,
Right.
in there. And because I haven't really used the car in a long time and it's been dead for a long time, that battery is obviously drained down and is dead. Just dead.
Completely discharged, and that's the end of it.
Thank you. Yeah, that's a better way to put it. And so Marlon kindly, being that it's favour for favour here, I've been carting around this fucking gate for him. And
He's
I know,
moved it once.
I know, I know
I've
I've got to cart it around again. Oh, it's never ending. Honestly, the gate saga, it's affecting me too.
I want everyone to have a little input in it.
Yeah, so kindly Marlon said, I will take the module out of your car. And I was like, do you not want any help? He was like, no, because I don't want you to see what I'm doing and I know what you're like. Which is like, fucking hell, Marlon. Oh, be careful. Oh, don't scratch the wood, Marlon. It was, where was it, Marlon? Tell Jolo where it was.
It's right in the center console, right underneath everything.
Oh,
Gear shifter out, center console half out.
I mean, at the very, they may as well have screwed the cunt to the fucking floor pan. It was underneath absolutely everything. I was like, oh, it couldn't just be slapped on the side, could it? No.
Absolutely not. Where's the fun in it?
So, so the people you thought were going to do it, they're like, no, we don't touch
what's the
those.
difference? Like, excuse my ignorance, but crash reset opposed to internal.
That's what I was about to ask.
Crash reset is, so it's all working and everything, but it's been in a crash and it's stored a crash code because it's fired all the airbags off.
Oh, I see.
okay.
And they'll just reflash the EEPROM.
And that module is coded to my car, so you can't recode them, I'm assuming.
I believe you can't recode them.
So unless I can get another one, it's going to be a case of taking the old dashboard out, the binnacle out, and crunching that little light. Well, I'm not selling the fucking thing, so I'll do as I please. Come and get me, Shep.
Somebody will repair it. It's just finding them.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah.
Well, it's going to be fun, isn't it?
Did you actually have a look at it? Have you opened the doors on it?
I haven't. I didn't have time on Sunday. I'm a bit.
He could bring himself to do it.
He sent me a picture of what he'd done, and I was like, oh, God. So I've got to go in and take my big brave boy pills and go and have a look and see what he's fucking done to my car. Look how they massacred my boy!
Lots of bits.
Oh, I don't want to think about it. My beautiful black piano veneer wood, man. God. Oh, I'm really excited. The thing is that now we're on the road to getting it back on the road. Haha, pun. I'm really excited. I'm really excited.
What's happened? Like, OPEC calmed down a little bit now and you can afford to run it
They
again.
fucking have, haven't they? They have. It's come down 10 pence a fucking litre because
fuck
those
me.
dirty...
Finish the sentence, sweetheart.
those fine Middle Eastern
Gentlemen.
garb-wearing gentlemen...
Yeah.
The price of oil's come down to like, what is it now? It's like $80 a barrel
You
trading?
don't worry about the Jews or fucking anybody else, but as soon as the Arabs get involved, you're a little bit nervous about slagging them off, aren't you? You know what I mean?
What? When you've got a car that does these
They
miles
got
to the gallon, you know...
Pointy rockets.
They're listening.
Pointy.
They're listening.
Make it more pointy.
Make it more pointy.
What's Brent... I saw that... I knew it had come down. I haven't actually looked. What's it trading at the moment?
What, Brent Crude?
Yeah. 73.
Aladdin.
73. Aladdin. It was lower than that, actually. I think it's obviously all gone on the way back up. Yeah, it was down. Oh, it was down 70. Yeah, up $2 from Monday. But yeah, we're still robbing us blind because I can buy that. I can buy white in bulk. for 15 pence less a litre, including the VAT.
Cunts.
They are skinning us alive in these petrol stations.
Well, I'm just saying, why don't you just like, get yourself, a little tank and I'll leave some money on the side. Just happen to leave with a tank of diesel, you know what I mean?
I'll just happen to, oh no, I've tripped and fallen.
Oh no, I've dropped 20 quid on the floors.
I did look into getting a petrol tank installed up the yard, but they were got all, Terry Nichols, Oklahoma City, about it, so maybe not.
I know enough farmers that got white tanks.
No, I got a white tank, but I wanted petrol.
Oh, petrol.
Yeah, no, they really
Yeah, but
got.
the
They
thing
got.
is, us
You got you have these evap tubes and a
Big boom.
license and ADR and all this. I was like,
That is kaboom.
I just wanted fucking.
That's Lebanon, isn't
I
it,
just
really?
wanted to run bulk petrol through the books. I don't want to deal with these pissy little tickets of VAT receipts I've got to keep putting through. It's a pain in the ass. I don't know how these.
you don't have anything that runs on petrol.
I got the big V.
It doesn't work.
And
And it hasn't worked in fucking 2 years.
It's coming back. Got 2 big V's. Yeah, if I can just get that through the books, just take that to work every morning. Fuck them.
That'd be all right, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Or just do what old fucking Downey's doing, isn't it? Old fucking doing the conversion, taking like absolutely amazing fucking V8s, stripping them out and putting electrics in them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
You know, and not me fault, I used to like him as Iron Man, but I had to shoot him.
Well, that's how
Crimes against V8s,
is that? You say Robert Downey Jr. is doing that?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, he's taking all these fucking like, what do you have? Stingrays,
Huge, prestigious muscle cars.
muscle cars, and then
Putting electric motors in them.
yeah,
I'm ruining the country single-handedly.
basically. So the sweet, sweet sound of a V8 is getting replaced by a.
They are the silent killer. When I'm walking the dogs, it used to be just look at hear a car, couldn't you? But now you got to listen out for that sort of high pitch, like that hoverboard sound.
Yeah. It's like you've been attacked by a fucking gnat or something, isn't it? You know what I mean?
I'm going to go ultrasonic in a minute. The throat warblers. I'm going to unlock this door. Fucking love Johnny English.
That's a point. Who do you reckon's going to replace the boys on the Grand Tour? There is rumours of Rowan Atkinson, which I think would be a
what?
He's a massive petrol head.
Oh yeah, I know that, but
Not
I
very
thought
good
the Grand
driver.
Tour was.
I thought, yeah. I thought
No. The Grand Tour's going to carry on without the boys.
Oh.
That's the last thing I've heard from Prime.
Yeah.
You know, me and my contacts there.
Well, I'm just saying, like, Prime were going to do the 40k fucking series with Henry Cavill, and they couldn't get that fucking right. And I was, as the nerdiest cunt that I am.
Yeah, didn't he walk away from it or something?
No, he hasn't walked away. Basically, what it is the law of the. Here we go. I will put. Ladies and gentlemen, my name's Gilo. I have been in the 40k since I was about 13.
Warhammer, this is, ladies and gentlemen.
The little figures, because
I'm learning as well as you are, listeners, because I ain't got a fucking clue.
I never fucking, basically, the girls were not attracted to me. So I used to, as being the larger of the nerdy, you know,
King,
people.
some would say.
No, just the larger one, the bigger target, you know what I mean? Basically, I was, you see them like whale sharks going along. And you got them little fish that will hide behind it.
I'd love to know where this is going.
You know what I mean? I was the whale shark. Basically, I was the target. Oh, there's a big one over there, hit him. And because I was sticky and had like greasy curtain hair and just was I was 6 foot and like 14. So I was towering above everybody else. You see the kid that, not be funny, if he actually gained a set of bollocks and got hold of the bully, he'd tear him apart. He'd ragdoll him like the fucking Hulk. But because he's so terrified, he just stands there and takes it, while everybody else just sort of runs away. So basically, I was a decoy. But as part of the decoy, I was the other guy. Yeah, I used to do 40. I used to do 40k, and I still do 40k. I don't play the game or fuck all like that because that requires effort. But I sit there in a hotel room on my own when I'm not wanking, painting little models and stuff because it's what I do.
Same as Pokemon cards. Never played the game, but I collected the fucking cards.
Yeah, that's it. And I'm worth a fucking fortune. Anyway, so yeah, he was meant to, because Henry Cavill's also a big 40k fucking modeler, and he was last count. He was the executive producer of it.
Oh, really?
But Amazon had the ump because they've got certain guidelines, so it's got to be
black, lesbian, disabled.
Yeah, and then basically all these starters are males, which were the Space Marines.
Yeah.
Because it was how the gene seed worked and all that. You couldn't make a woman, couldn't do it. Anyway, Amazon's gone, well, we want women Space Marines. I was like,
no.
Well, you can't because they're all male. The law says they're male. Like, you got the sisters of
Yeah, but our diversity and inclusion says that we have to.
You got the Sisters of War and that lot who are genetically enhanced women, but they're not Space Marines.
Genetically enhanced. They got big titties.
They got big old titties.
They got big old titties. I am big titty.
Yeah, because not be funny.
I want to get all up in them space titties.
It's like the Eldar women. They're all about 8 foot tall with massive tits, tight fucking asses on. Literally, it's been designed for blokes.
Yeah.
You know, like
they know what it sells. They know what it sells.
That's it. You know what I mean? Because there's weird little twitchy fuckers like me.
Yeah.
Who sit and look at it and go, you got boobies. You know
Not just weird. We all do it.
We all do it.
Yeah.
But that's how they fucking sold it, because they know 95% of the fucking demographic are nerdy little sweaty fuckers that are sat in their bedrooms twitching. You know what I mean? With themselves. And because nobody else is interested. So basically, as of late, Henry Cavill's gone, I can't be fucked with this.
I don't blame
Sort
him.
it out. Games Workshop won't bow down. Amazon
are they own Warhammer, do they?
The Games Workshop are the company that owns the Warhammer.
Wow, I didn't know that.
So they've gone, no, we're sticking to the law, how it is. Amazon's gone, well, no, we want to make these changes. Henry Cavill.
Warhammer Games Workshop are just like, well, we make enough money out of the little models. We don't actually fucking need you.
So we don't need any more virgins.
Do it the way we want to do it, or it won't get done at all.
Yeah.
But you know what? Look at Fallout. Everybody rated Fallout. I thought it was fucking brilliant. Yeah, I mean, it was there was a black main character, a woman main character, and it was brilliant. Do you know why it was brilliant? Because it wasn't fucking forced. Because they kept to the law, and the thing is, all the people are kind of interchangeable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like with that,
but if there is like law, it's like turning fucking Frodo into someone in a cunting wheelchair, isn't it? Doesn't really work.
Frodo's all of a sudden become fucking non-binary, has a wheelchair, and you know,
he votes for Kamala.
Yeah, he's against guns and stuff. You know what I mean? And doesn't like ring pieces. But
throw it into the fire, destroy it. Actually, fire's bad for the environment. I'm going to throw it into a kale souffle.
he puts the Eye of Sauron out with fucking kale, like, you know what I mean?
It's good for the environment. Fuck it, fag.
Yeah. So yeah, basically it's and then they wanted sort of like backstory. Basically, these Space Marines are just fucking. They're unit. Like, they live for hundreds of years. They are fucking enhanced in every way. They don't have like relationships or anything like that. They wanted like a relationship backstory.
Oh, is it kind of like the
like put a love story into it? It's like, don't just fucking. We want to see him blow shit up. Because that's what they do.
Like the Unsullied in
that's
Game of Thrones.
Yeah. Because with that whole like there was this little love story and I was like, man's got no plums. Alright? He don't want fuck, he just want fight. Leave him alone. Like, well, this is being crowbarred in here.
And basically these are 8-foot versions of that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They are just completely, you know, their whole being in essence is to fight for the Emperor and that lot of mankind. And basically they want to punch an alien in the motherfucking face. With a sword, which has got a chainsword attached to it.
Cool.
And it just straight through him. Blood, guts, that's what we want.
But they won't bow down to Bezos, so they're like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Let us know when you want to play ball and we'll be back.
Yeah, because basically there was an open email sent out to Amazon and all that saying, right, if it's not as terms of our contract, that agreement should be made or not, you know, basically we need to have a contract signed by this date.
Yeah, they've got creative input.
Yeah. Well. And basically, if you don't make it by this date, that's deal off, that's breach of contract, and then we're going to see you. So at the moment, it's in that territory now, so that's all I know.
We will not kneel before the king.
Bezos is not the Emperor.
Will not bend the knee.
I can send a couple of these Space Marines out.
The Emperor.
I'll do it. I'll fucking put me a suit on. I'll fucking have a go. I'll be the fat one. You know what I mean? Let's go.
It's like I just got this vivid vision in my head of Henry Cavill as what's his name? Not Spartacus. King Leonidas. He just throws that spear into Bezos, just catches him on the God King bleeds.
It'll be funny if Cavill's doing it. I'll go along because that, you know what I mean.
I'll back him.
I'll back Cavill.
Your man likes Warhammer and like collecting shit and smoking meats. He's a full-on nerd. We all get behind him,
mate. It is. You know what I mean? He sits and paints little fucking figures as well. Do you know how fucking sexy I feel now?
Yeah.
After all those years of being sort of mocked,
man. bruv, if I had the fucking space, I'd have a model railway. I fucking would. I've been watching mad videos on YouTube about it recently,
weird,
and I'm like, fuck, that's so cool.
Do you know what, all of a sudden
you got little controllers and shit. Oh, I just want to switch train tracks. Oh, I want to get a little fucking
admittedly,
quarry.
for me, it's a bit of a fucking busman's holiday for me, but you know what I mean?
I just want to feel like a quarry trains.
But you get to a certain point in life where you start, you know what I mean? It's like, you know, blokes with like classic cars or traction engines. Or
You have to have once you hit 30, you've got to be obsessed with something.
Need stuff. Retro consoles, stuff like that. You know, we've all got a thing.
Guns and coffee.
Well, you just think you're American, you do. You know what I mean?
I really don't. I like American guns. I like, but like, I'm all about my coffee machines.
Not be funny.
now.
I've grown past the gun thing now. You know what I mean? No, I haven't. But I haven't got any anymore. But you do. You know what I mean? And I've got that point in life now that I've got loads of shit I'm into and I fucking love, and it brings me joy. So how can it be a bad thing?
Mm.
You know what I mean? It's sort of like people fucking take the piss out of it. There's, oh, you want to paint your models tonight in the hotel? Yeah, I fucking am, because I don't want to sit there paying fucking £8 a pint down the fucking bar to get shit faced, to wake up tomorrow morning with a thick fucking head, crawl your ass into work and shit yourself.
Yeah.
You know, I want to get
high. That rap, mate.
I want to get fucking. I just want to get high on pay fumes. That's all I want to do. You know what I mean? I don't paint fuck all. I just sniff. Start hallucinating and go to bed. Like, you know what I mean?
Some good shit.
You want to take some rap blocks with me?
I'll put them in my little paint box. I'll take them with me.
Oh, Christ. Right, we're going to cut to a short break and go get a drink of the week. But before we do, a massive shout out to KLJ Services. Listen up, people with trailers. It is very important that you know that in this day and age, you know, you're driving along, you're having a lovely old time. You know, I'm not got to worry. You haven't got a care in the world. You're dragging said trailer behind you, whether it be a double axle, triple axle Brian James, or whether it's an IFA horse box or even a cattle box. It doesn't matter. Could be a small plant trailer. Yeah. Whatever you've got in the back of it, if it's a trailer, it's either part of your business, making you a living, or it's got something very, very precious and important to you in the back of it. The problem is trailers often get sort of forgotten about, and which is not really conducive to you running your livelihood from it or putting something very precious to you in it. Like we said on a previous show, there's so much that can go wrong with trailers if they're not kept up together. You always service your car, you always get a car MOT'd, but trailers are often forgotten about.
You don't get that shit wrong.
No, that's it. I mean, how many videos have we seen on these dash cam exposed things of trailers going over? We saw one back along of old... doing
a Y-born.
Yeah, doing a Y-born. You know, I mean, I'm not putting that down to the to trailer error, but you know,
I skied a trailer over fucking out by Launchley.
Yeah,
literally the hitch just snapped off, went straight over the top.
Yeah, I know somebody who had a hitch come off of a hitch snapped on a trailer because I don't know, a piston had gone or something in it, and it was just fucked, and they had a load of cattle on the back, and it overtook her. Yes, it's really dangerous. It's dangerous, and you could be on the hook for it if shit goes wrong, and you know, someone gets injured or livestock gets damaged. So it's hugely important to get your trailer serviced and looked after by KLJ Services. If you've got a horse box, get those sides checked, get those ramps checked, because if it's an older one, and like I said, even some of the newer ones now are getting on a bit, that plywood, marine ply in there, whether it's the floor, the sides, the ramps, it could just be mush. You could have a horse go through the side, put his foot through the ramp.
Expensive.
And it's an expensive thing. You know, horses, feet, legs, oh my God, it doesn't bear thinking about. If you've got a plant trailer, God knows you've probably got at least a 1.5 ton machine on the back of that. And if a wheel lets go, if a tire goes pop, if the hitch goes to shit, it's it's going to be a complete mess. And Vosa are going to be up your ass like a dildo. So they're going to fuck you real deep, like. So
I love you.
So it's important to get your trailers looked after, guys. If you've got one sat there and it's parked up for the winter, there's no better time than to get in touch with KLJ Services and get him to pop over and have a look at servicing it and doing all the repair work that it needs, so it's fresh and ready to go for the next season. If you're looking at it and thinking, oh yeah, that rear brake does stick a little bit, and this, that, and the other, is you know, just save yourself the hassle. If you've got indicators that aren't working and you're up and down the motorway or up and down A roads, those motorway traffic cops are just looking for a reason to pull you over. So get it sorted. Get in touch with the sponsor of this episode, KLJ Services, for all your trailer servicing and repair needs. He stocks everything for all major trailer manufacturers. So you know you're in good hands with KLJ Services. Big up to him. Check him out. The link in the episode description and the links in the bio. Right. We're going to cut a short break, get Triggered a Week, and we'll be back shortly. We love you. Bye-bye. Right, and we're back. It's time for Drink of the Week. It's Beer of the Week. We haven't done Beer of the Week in a long time. Marlon,
hey.
What have we got? Who brought it to us?
It's Northern Monk Faith.
Yeah,
Faith.
Hazy Pale Ale.
It was actually bought by us. Well, actually, no, it was bought by me, actually. I forgot the company card.
Useless
So I bought by me. My dear friend's mum has been recommending this to us for ages. And she keeps telling me, you must get it. I love it. It's my favourite. And I keep forgetting. So I managed to remember today. Big up, Mary. You are fit. You know it. We all thought you were hot when we were in school, and you still got it now, Mary. My mate is listening like you are a fucking dickhead.
Shag. Sounding like, you know what I mean? Send some pictures of shit. Come on, you know what I mean? Hook a brother up here, you know what I mean? I might be married now, but you know what I mean? But I can still appreciate a MILF, like, you know what I mean?
All right. Without any further ado, Marlon, let's read that marketing bullshit.
Keep the faith.
Hell yeah.
Born in the north, Faith is the hazy pale that blazed the trail. Craft brewed with northern pride and bursting with juicy tropical flavours.
I've not tried this specifically,
Yeah,
so I thought I was going to wait for the show. But let's get into it, see what you reckon.
Yep, tastes like every other wanky, juicy, tropical.
You were going to say that.
It does.
Yeah, I'm not. I was kind of looking forward to it, and I've not been that blown away by it. Mary, you sold me up.
Fucking you lying bitch.
That's my friend's mum.
I might have sex with her yet. Hold on.
You've sold me up the Swanee. Yeah.
Yeah.
It falls a bit flat.
It's another one of those.
Nothing stands out.
No, it's
It's not horrendous. It's not amazing. I'm not offended.
Yeah.
I'm not impressed.
No, I'm
It's
not
as
really.
middle as a rose it will get, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
All the flavours die off real fast, which kind of sucks. It's kind of, it starts off. Sounds really horrible. It starts off mediocre, and then it goes to nothing. Starts at a 3, ends at a 0.
Nah.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. It's not the worst thing I've drank in this bar.
No, that's it.
Yeah. No, I'm on a 2 on that. I think it's not. It's just not.
I'm not going to be that harsh, I don't think.
Really?
I'm going to be at a 3.
All right.
It's drinkable. It's just meh.
I'm the same. Yeah, 3. Meh.
All right.
There's nothing that stands out. I can't even taste it now. There's no aftertaste.
No, it doesn't. I was hoping the sort of tropical flavours would live on a little bit.
But I was hoping a little bit of the fucking lilt coming out of it. You know what I mean? I wanted to be taken to a place. It didn't take me anywhere.
The one thing I need to get, which I haven't got, Tiny Rebel Club Tropicana, is a blue 330 can. Got a little Tiny Rebel's a little bear with the like cross eyes, their logo. Everyone's for all these years we've been recommending it, and I've never picked it up. So that's the next thing I need to get.
Fantastic. I can't wait for another mediocre day.
If you want to upset Marlon and have your name put to it, you're more than welcome to send it to us at our P.O. box.
Oh, the P.O. box.
The P.O. box, which is, I can't remember, I think it's...
Doghouse HQ.
Doghouse HQ, P.O. box, hold on. 5672 Shepton Mallet BA49EF if you want to send If you want to re-upset Marlon, send us some lovely tropical hazy pale ales. If you want to upset me, send us American beer. And if you want to upset GILO'S stomach, send us anything alcoholic.
No, thanks, not for me.
No,
not for me.
So that's a 3 out of 5 for Northern Monk Faith.
Yeah, stick your faith out your ass, you cunts. You know what I mean?
George Michael would turn in his grave.
He would turn his grave.
I quite like it, actually.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Before we get back into the show, massive shout out to the sponsor. It is, in fact, your boy, the AUTOMOVER. I totally forgot about that. I totally forgot.
I keep telling you, I'm contractually obliged to fucking say it. He's told me to do it. I can't go against your principal fucking sponsor.
I am going to get expensive solicitors to go through this contract of which you speak.
You go on. Go against
No,
him.
we have a very, very large imaginary team of solicitors.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, there's another influencer who's got those. Anyway. And he's an knobhead. Big up to
me, all man.
Big up to the AUTOMOVER for sponsoring the show. Listen up, guys. I mean, it's car buying season. Cars have come down in price massively. I was only talking to someone at the shooting ground about it the other day.
You can all go and buy CRVs. Treat yourselves. Come on.
Cars have come down massively recently. So now is the time to go and get yourself a deal.
Buy.
£500 cars exist again. They do. They are out there. If you're
Hold tight.
I mean,
I love a wrecker.
I mean, if you're mental, you can get the AUTOMOVER to move a £500 car for you if you want. But you know,
306.
Marlon's looking now. So if you're like Marlon and have an autistic obsession with something such as a 306 or an Escort,
talk to me.
And you're
77,000 miles, £800.
I told you.
The only problem is it's very far away.
I told you the cars have come down in price. The car buying market, as a buyer, times have never been better.
Mate, she's
because all of the COVID madness of the ups and the downs have finally settled back down to where it should be. So cheap cars are back. It's time to go and get yourself one, and there's no one better to get it for you than the AUTOMOVER. Marlon, throughout this ad read, he's just looking at 306s.
In fact, it's NA, that one.
So, I like the NA 1.9s. Anyway.
Hey, stick a second XSI in there. Do they still go?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. That's the one.
If you're after something in this amazing car market of which we find ourselves at the moment, you need to get in touch with our sponsor, the AUTOMOVER. He's going to, whether you're buying or selling, it doesn't matter. If you're buying something, he can pick it up for you. If you're selling something, you can offer the services of the AUTOMOVER with the sale of your car. You're going to open yourself up to a much wider market if you offer delivery with the car. It's incredible. He is fully insured. He's has live tracking.
Live fucking tracking,
I
mine.
fucking love the live tracking.
Marlon is so engrossed in the 306s, I thought I'd better do it for him. Fully insured, reliable, and professional. You cannot beat the AUTOMOVER's service. So if you are looking for a new car in this incredible car market in which we find ourselves at the moment, you need to get in touch with the AUTOMOVER. Save yourself the money for the fuel. Save yourself the time. Save yourself the asking your friend to take the day off work so you can go up and look at some fucking car in Aberdeen or whatever. Get in touch with the AUTOMOVER. He's going to save you all of the hassle that comes with buying and picking up a car. Negate all that. Get the AUTOMOVER on the job.
Buy a shitter. Get the AUTOMOVER to pick it up.
Big up to the AUTOMOVER for sponsoring the show. Use ITTH for 10% off in the vehicle description. Check him out. Links in the episode description. Links in the bio. Bosh. Right. Back into the show, ladies and gentlemen. Marlon, you asked me to ask you, what have you been watching on YouTube recently?
You know, like, you're a prime example of this. Of going down a rabbit hole and not coming out of it.
Yeah.
You know what mudlarking is?
Hang on.
Oh, is that the thing with the big old ATVs?
No, that's mudlarking
is
magnets in like half dried up rivers, isn't it?
So it mainly happens in the Thames on the shores.
Yeah, and they go looking for shit with. Is it magnets or metal detectors?
Everything with their eyes, with trowels.
They're looking with their eyes.
Occasionally, there's a metal detector. Honestly, I have spent probably 3 weeks solidly watching people dig out stuff from the Thames. And every video blows my mind.
If you told me to put in mudlarking on Pornhub, I wouldn't even question it. I'd be like, yeah, that's definitely a porn. Like, they're just fucking in a swamp.
Some of the shit they find, like obviously the guns and stuff, which are normal magnet fishermen bring up. But there's
those dickheads. Fuck them cunts. Man,
what have they done to you?
Mate, all they fucking do is waste the police's time. They're like, I'm going magnet fishing off this place right next to a really dangerous neighbourhood on a bridge with a river with my magnet. Oh, I found a gun and it's really rusty. I'll have to ring the police. The police like, bruv, just chuck
throw it back.
Just throw it back. And then the police have to come out and they're like, oh, fucking, and they start getting shitty with them now. They're like, why have you called us out? Why are you wasting us? Yes, it's a gun. It's mainly oxidization at this point. It's just a lump of rust. Oh, you might be going he's like, I'm not going to print off that, you fucking idiot. Fuck off. And they're like, I don't know why you got so angry with us. We're just magnet fishermen.
They were down, when did I go to the street? I went to the street the other day. And you got the River Bruder that goes just drives the street. They were there launching magnets on the side of that.
Really?
Yeah.
It'd be interesting.
I think you're going to find down there. I don't know, but
I think it is interesting what you would pull out because, like, you never know. Just could be interesting shit.
Bombs,
grenades, that kind of thing.
Yeah, the Americans always finding bombs, like grenades, live ammunition.
I was thinking
guns.
more bongs.
Bongs.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Bit close to classification there, isn't it?
Classification. All the Trustafarians.
Trustafarians. Yeah.
Don't worry, Daddy's paying for it all, but we're all peace and love.
Nonce.
Honestly, I recommend you do give it a little watch.
I'll have a little look.
Cy Fines, he's a good one.
Yeah,
he's very good.
Cy Fines, for fuck's sake.
And he upcycles shit and puts it on his Etsy shop.
Ah,
you know,
that's when you know you need to get out more.
I'm gonna say, yeah.
Funny that I've just started an Etsy shop.
I found this purse.
Gilo's leather
gorge.
And shit from the Avon. This one's a trolley from the 90s, lad.
With a lovely bit of suede.
It takes 20p's.
I found some teeth.
Yeah, no, there's some rare shit out there, isn't there?
Yeah.
Not be funny. I'm with you with the YouTube thing because I've now got YouTube Premium.
Oh, I see. A man of culture in our midst. My brother in Christ. Not sitting through the adverts.
You're joking. Not another one?
Basically, I decided to fuck off Disney.
Yeah, I did as well.
Because there's fuck all on it. And and I thought I'd treat myself. And I literally day and night on fucking YouTube now. You know what I mean? I got like palpitations because it fucking...
That's all I do.
Literally, I'm not sleeping at the moment because of YouTube shit. And
I tell you what, do you know what would be quite funny if we do it right now?
Go on.
Right? Everyone go on their YouTube app and you have to read out go on the U thing on the bottom right and then go history, view all, and then you got to read out the last...
Midgets.
The last five videos you've watched. This will be a real insight into people's stuff. Do you want to start, Marlon?
I can crack on. So the first one's Heavy D. This machine has a tree growing through it. Then we've got Will It Run and Drive 1,600 Miles Home, Vice Grip Garage. I didn't watch all of that as well because that is a 2.5 hour video. Mudlarking a secret location. That's Cy Fines. They thought this old pond would never be dug. That's Cy Fines.
Fucking fag.
And Freaky Finds amongst the treasures. Cy Fines again.
Right.
And then can I just... My last one is How Ridiculous, World's Largest Art.
I do like How Ridiculous.
Mine is I Was Arrested, Colin Firth, The Truth About Living in a Bunker House.
Oh.
The Berlin Wall by The Fat Electrician.
Oh, I love The Fat Electrician.
Hold on. America Stole the German Submarine by The Fat Electrician. What was the other one? Where are we to? Fascinating History of British... This is you know when the autoplay kicks in?
Yes.
And then it's like Fascinating History of British and our oldest allies. Redcoat history. I'm investigating cave dwellers in Bristol. Joe Fish.
That's you cunts from Cheddar.
What do we get? Van upgrades, van tools, and Q&As by Jess and Alex Adventures. That's Calvin's mates. I watched that and then started shouting at it because he was doing things. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing that for, you fucking prick? Do that, you cunt. Because I live alone and I sleep alone, I listen to Law to Sleep With 40K. It's the 40K books that are read in AMSRs with real life.
I listen to trench warfare to go to sleep. Just literally listen to like distant gunfire.
And the
Y'all got issues.
And the final one is America's secret underground cheese bunker by electrician.
Oh, no, Wendigoon does a really good one on that.
Oh, is he?
The American government is holding over £1 billion of cheese in underground caves.
Yeah. And the final one is Cougar in the car.
What the fuck?
There's a cougar in the car.
Who was I fucking talking to?
Is that the?
Oh, no,
there's a cougar in the car.
Yeah, that's it. Tom Hawkins. I was talking to him about it, and obviously it's my missus' birthday tomorrow.
You got to drive with the fear.
That's it. So we,
if you ain't first or last.
Yeah. So we basically it was a cougar in a car joke.
You even think about any real driving. You got to make friends with that fear. So get in the car. The goddamn cougar in the car.
I'm going to come at you like a spider monkey.
So yeah, go on then, Reg. So what you got?
Right, this is a bit of a wild one. I have got Swifties Try to Kill Trump by Brandon Herrera, which is another episode of his gun meme review. 1602, oops, Brinks did it again. Model 164, the lock-picking lawyer. Inside Britain's youngest double female killer's mind, queens of crime.
Oh, nice, nice.
Overcoming my 20 years addiction to sex. Minutes with Lab Bible TV. I literally clicked on it because she was hot. I was like, I'm not going to watch like some grim person be like, oh yeah, I love sex in the bum. I was like, oh, fuck her. The CIA operative reveals the scariest terrorist he ever faced, Bob Ninja Porus, and the thumbnail had a picture of Osama bin Laden, so you know, on that 9/11 hype.
You were on that.
Yeah, and that, yeah, that's 5. Yeah, there are some other really wild. I've been on a big 9/11 hype recently. Well, not as in like Death to the West. I mean, like
again.
Yeah, I've after 9/11, I knew some about it, and obviously I was like, oh, Charles Frog's gay. 9/11 is all planned by the globalists. I did literally watch some documentaries, and regardless of the conspiracy, it's just the human aspect of it, and. Oh God!
It's a huge loss of life.
Yeah, I did 9 hours of it on. I listened to 9 hours of documentaries.
You really, really should get out more. Or maybe just watch some mudlarking videos.
I was watching. I was pressure washing, so I have 5 hours of listening to documentaries on it while I was pressure washing, and then when I came home, I watched the entire.
You must be so sad.
Watched the.
You ever thought about having sex with your wife?
Nah.
I just thought I'd throw that out there and see what happened, you know what I mean?
I came home, didn't say anything to her, just immediately put a 9/11 documentary on. She was like, I'm going to bed now if you wanted to come up. Yeah, I'll be up when the second tower falls. All the Pentagon shit, yeah, I'll be up after that. No, so I watched like 9 hours of it. And I also listened to a podcast with a 9/11 expert, and I know I've always been a 9/11 conspiracy theorist, but I tell you what,
we didn't know, did we?
No, I did. I listened to a podcast with a 9/11, and I there is still a lot of unanswered questions with 9/11. But in the last sort of few years, I've been a bit more skeptical about said conspiracies. And do you know what the turning point for me was? Going from Bush did 9/11 to maybe not.
I don't think Bush did.
But like, you know, the meme
turn
of
Al Qaeda gay.
I was scrolling. I was watching an Instagram reel. It was like a 9/11 Instagram reel, not like a meme, just something informative. And I clicked on the comments, And there were all these people being like, "Oh, it's a conspiracy." And some bloke put, "Do you know what? Do you know why those 2 towers collapsed? They flew 2 fucking planes into them." And I was like, you know what? When you think about
You might
it,
have
right?
a fucking point.
And then you think, yeah, but you know,
They shouldn't have.
well. Anyway, I'm not going to.
But they did.
I'm not going to get too conspiratorial about it, and not like try and debunk the conspiracies. But I listened to a really good podcast with a guy that knew a lot about it, and yeah, it turns out the towers weren't really built that fucking well, like at all. Turns out they were just very much like a very nice glass and aluminium facade, and inside they were not lots. They weren't really built.
A lot of Type 2.
They were. What is it? Some of the aerated
wanky concrete.
Aerated concrete. But yeah, no, it's really interesting. Actually, we learned a lot.
Rebar was Chinese.
And yeah,
Chinese and rebar.
If you fly a 737 into a building at 600 miles an hour, it doesn't really do too much for the structural integrity of said building.
No.
Yeah.
To be fair, no, it doesn't really. No.
I'm not a structural engineer or a builder, but I can see that would be job fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it was really interesting because it wasn't just like the actual act of terror itself. I obviously listened to a lot of that, but it was also about the clean up and the clear up and how long it took. And we sold the fucking steel. They sold the steel.
Yeah.
But you think about it, they would, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
You can't keep hold of all of it.
No.
And there was talk of them donating like a piece of the steel from each thing to every town in the US, but apparently it was more does every town really want that? Because some towns obviously
make it a thing.
Yeah, it did. I think it was only really obviously the whole of America felt for 9/11, but it didn't affect every American in that way. So they needed there weren't war memorials in every town, so why would they want this? And,
That's it.
but they sold it all. Most of it went to China, believe it or not.
Back where it came from.
Yeah, well, but no, it was interesting, really interesting, and all about how it took them ages to decide what they were going to do with the site. Like,
because you have to be thoughtful at the same. You can't just fill it all in.
They've got the one World Trade Center now, haven't they? Which I didn't even know. There's just one big building there, and they've in the footprint they've still got these 2 sort of the pools, haven't they? What you call the waterfalls?
What are they called? Infinity pools.
Yeah, and it was interesting that I was reading about it. The idea behind those things is the waterfalls in them are so loud that it blocks out the sound of the city. So it's like. Well, you've been there, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, what did you think?
Yeah, it's still very loud.
Is it?
Yeah, especially when the Harleys do a tour once a fucking day. It's not a lot of blocking that sound out. It's right next to the main fucking road.
No.
It's very eerie.
Is it? So the pools are the pools the footprint of where the tower stood? Oh, fucking yeah.
They are huge.
Yeah,
and they're very deep.
Yeah,
and then it just keeps going and recycling the water. And then you have the museum as well. I didn't go in the museum because I didn't feel I needed to.
I think my sister went to the 9/11 museum. I think she said it was amazing. But yeah, I think if you're not in the right sort of
I've watched enough of it and listened to enough of it to not need to go in the museum.
Yeah, I watched it happen. You know what I mean? I was.
Yeah, well, I've never actually asked you, Gilo. What the fuck? What was it like? Because
you just come back from the war.
Actually, funny enough, I'd actually been to Armed Forces recruitment course.
Oh,
I went to go and join the RAF of all fucking things because I wanted to trade. And
please sign here. Just scribble.
The only reason why
you're shipping out.
No, go. No, basically what happened, I've been at Bristol and I basically got turned down initially because I'd had asthma as a kid. And they were like, "Oh, you had asthma as a kid." I haven't had asthma for fucking donkey's years. They're like, "Oh, well, that's a medical thing." And anyway, so I'd been there. I was seeing a girl in Glasgow at the time. And I literally, just passed my test. And I'd had a year or so. Anyway, I went around there and literally walked in the door of her mum's place. And the girl came in, Sarah, I think her name was, came in and fucking said, "Have you seen what's going on in America?" I'm like, fucking Americans, as I am. stuck it on, and literally there's the two towers. One's just fucking smoking.
Yeah.
And they had, I can't remember the name of the newsreader, a Scottish lady. Her husband was at the trade centre at the time.
Jesus.
And Kirsty, is it Kirsty? Oh, I can't remember.
Mate, you're asking the wrong guy.
But yeah, so of course she's sort of, you can hear
Reading the news.
read the news, but you can hear the panic in her voice. And anyway, we're fucking just sat there watching it. Fuck, what the fuck, you know?
Yeah.
They were like, oh, you know, the towers, you know, looks unstable, da 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 da, and you had fucking, like, nobody knew what to say, so they were just filling the void with noise.
Because the thing was, the fact one of the towers had a communication antenna on it, didn't it? So when it got hit, and obviously not only that, everyone in New York is ringing everyone, and it was a miracle that they actually managed to get like footage out of New York because of the communications jam. And so there really was like, even the fucking president was getting the news from the news.
Yeah, that was it, because it was happening that quickly. We just sat there watching it, and I remember a mum would come in and brought me a cup of tea. I was just sort of sat. I got a suit on at the time, and sat there watching it. And then the second plane come in, and you're just like, you don't really have an emotion. You're just like, because it's almost like you're watching a fucking film.
Yeah, that's it. It's very surreal.
Very
it
surreal.
Doesn't seem like I remember bits of it.
Yeah.
We watched it in school.
How old were you two then?
You would have been, what, 2 years older than me? Fuck me, what was I? I was 8, mate.
You were 8, you were 10, and I was 17.
I want to say Mr. Freeman put it on.
What, you were in second? I was, what would I have been? 8, 2001, so, nah,
No, I was older than that. What am I on about?
2001, yeah, so you would have been still in primary like me, wouldn't you? You'd have been about 10. Maybe 11?
When do you go to big school?
When you're 11, 12.
11.
Why do I think I was there then?
What?
I
In New York?
I wasn't there.
I was 18, 19. Fuck me, you cunts are young, aren't they?
Chag, I've been drinking with people that have been born after the towers fell. That makes me feel fucking old.
Yeah, tell me about it. I got a manager who was born after the towers fucking fell as well. Fuck. I know, tell me about it. That fucking grates. Fortunately, he's terrified of me, so it works out well.
I couldn't manage to run a bath.
He couldn't run shit. Bless him, but he always signs off the fucking overtime. I'm like, crack on, son. I love you. But anyway, yeah, so I must have been about, I want to say 18, 19 when it happened. And I was just sat there, and it was the most surreal thing you've ever fucking seen. And it isn't like I watched the towers fucking fall. It was literally, it was
live, wasn't it? Yeah.
And watch the towers fall. And we're like, fuck me. And it's just fucking chaos. And it's just, and you don't know what, you just sort of sit there, you know what I mean? Because you know it's real, but your brain's going, that ain't real. That's a film.
That's
That's
yeah.
Die Hard Twin Towers.
That's it. You know what I mean? And it was just, you felt really weird about it. You felt, everybody was talking about it. Everybody in the street, and it's rare that things happen that people in the street are talking about it.
Like 7/7.
Yeah. Like people
And Princess Di.
Yeah.
That was it. You know what I mean? And it sort of hit you like that, and you just kind of sat there like, "Fuck me, I've just watched this fucking happen." And it took a long time for it to actually go like, "Shit, me, that was." You know what I mean?
That was real.
You're watching people falling out the fucking
Yeah.
buildings. That was mad.
Fucking. That was in some of the documentary I was watching. They were watching about that because it starts off because it just so happens that there was a videographer following the New York Fire Department, the FDNY.
Yeah.
And this guy's looking for a gas leak outside of this fucking bodega or something, and you just hear this overhead, and it fucking pans up, jetliner, bomb, and it's like that is the moment the world changed.
Yeah,
right there.
Yeah,
that set the course for the next fucking 20 years.
Easy.
And then you just see that, and then the response goes on from there. And I'm not sure, but I think that cameraman died. I think so. No, a videographer from the FDNY died that day, and so did another journalist. I'm not sure if it was him entirely, but I've got a feeling it was.
But it was just mad to fucking watch. And obviously, like the older people listening to this who would remembered it, it was a really weird feeling, weird situation. You know what I mean? It's sort of like everybody's like, fucking hell, mad as fuck, wasn't it? You know what I mean? It's just nobody could really fathom what had actually fucking happened, especially the Americans.
Yeah, I don't.
And we had a I got talking to her. I was drinking down the backpackers in Glastonbury.
Yeah.
And there was an American couple in there, like young couple. They were traveling. They were just like backpacking around, ironically in backpackers. And I was yapping at them, like, and I was just like, we were like, what the fuck? And they were like, yeah, we've got family in New York. We can't go hold them. Oh, you know what I mean? And it was like, because literally you couldn't ring in or ring out. Like you said, the communications was fucked.
Yeah.
Like, and the problem is everybody had vanished. Like nobody could fucking, you know what I mean? You couldn't get a fucking call in. People had gone fucking missing. I never found out if their family that they're trying to find died or not. But like thousands of people died and went missing. But also people were going, do you know what? I can fucking get out on this.
Yeah,
and
some people didn't
people
they?
Just walked away. People just literally
walked out of their lives. And just disappeared. Yeah, I think most of them came back around a year later. They was mainly like either immigrants or undocumented immigrants that had like bad relationships with their families. So they hadn't spoken to their families in like months. And they thought, well, now's the time just to go and disappear.
Yeah,
and a lot of them did. Some of them did come back like a year later because due to guilt. But I think there's actually one person, she's a doctor, and it's all a bit funny as to whether she did or didn't, and I'm not going to make any assessments on that. But she was meant to have dinner or breakfast, one or the other, I think it was breakfast on Windows on the World, which was the restaurant at the top of one of the towers. I don't know which one, forgive me. And it was all a bit, don't know. She was having an affair with a woman at the time, but she had a long-term boyfriend or husband, and she's actually listed on the memorial as having died during there, but she's the only one that people aren't sure as to whether she just upped and left. But it's strange, yeah.
But not be funny. You know,
people do that. People see did. Like in tragedies, they just
opportunity
to disappear.
Yeah, that's it. You know, but, not be funny. You can fuck off to fucking South America and never be found again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they reckon there was.
They built towns down there off of that, you know?
Yeah. They all got black leather jackets.
Dressed so well. Lovely Germanic little houses. Little Berlin.
What was it Henry Cavill says in Ministry of Ungently Warfare? Better the dress, worse the person. So, they went like quite a few people just went. Like there was one case I remember hearing about. There's some bloke, he was loveless marriage and all that, didn't have kids or fuck all that. And literally the planes hit. He lived in New York. He was a mechanic or something in New York, and just went done. And I just walked out. And he walked out. He was like, "Oh, I'm gonna have a look, see what's going on." Walked out
and just gone.
Fuck. That was it. You know what I mean? And they reckon there was a photo they reckon of him, and there was everybody running towards the tower, and there was just one figure walking away from it. They reckon that was him.
So weird, isn't it?
Off. That was it.
Do you know the interesting fact? Do you know the celebrities and sort of actors and whatnot that served during 9/11?
Steve Buscemi.
Yeah.
Steve Buscemi. That was one of the main ones that everyone knows. One for you, Marlon, that you probably don't know. Gary Sinise. CSI-NY, the short chap with the black hair.
Yeah.
He served in during 9/11. Yeah, he was I think he was a part of the fire department.
Steve Buscemi had actually left the fire department.
Yeah, and he's just gone back to his old place.
3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
And the other guy I know, which is, I can't remember his name, but he was actually a reserve Marine, and he actually went during the cleanup before they could get the backhoes and the loading shovels in because they weren't sure about the stability of the ground. They were moving stuff by hand with buckets, which was, I can't think of his name. But I can describe him to you. In Modern Family, he is Phil's rival realtor. In The Hangover, he's one of the cops. He's the cop who's partnered with the black woman who tases Zach Galifianakis. Not up in here! Not up in here! That guy. and he is also in Will Ferrell, Step Brothers. He's the asshole brother's like friend who's in the fucking Catalina wine mixer. Can't think of his name. I'm trying really hard to describe him.
Yeah, this is like the really shit. This is like the shittest game we guess whoever. It's like
like
Shiraz gone wrong.
And we've also just worked out he's got a terrible fucking movie taste.
Yeah, yes.
Fair point. Well made. I'll give you that one, Marlon. You can. It is. God, it's fucking here somewhere. Rob Riggle, that dude. He.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there you go. He was also in 21 Jump Street. He was the coach.
He was.
Yeah.
The coach,
Yes, there you go. I knew.
He wasn't a reserve Marine. He was actually a colonel in the Marine Corps full time.
I think was he?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was.
No, he wasn't reserved. No, he was.
Oh, maybe
actually Marine Corps.
Maybe I'm wrong, but yeah, he went in there and actually helped. Fuck me, there's him there. Jesus Christ, he looks mean
He
as
looks fucking hench as fuck.
He looks young.
What the? That man has a head you could put a fucking set square to.
It is, isn't it? That is Polish, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Here's a 3-strap of the DS. Oh, what was the other thing I was going to say about? Do you know 9/11? Apparently, when Al Qaeda were planning it, it was Osama's plan was to fly planes and just crash them. It was actually Khalid Sheikh Mohammed, who's the chap that they're trying to put on trial right now, who's in Guantanamo Bay.
Oh yeah, holiday complex.
He's my Guantanamo Bay's in there.
Every night, motherfucker, every night.
Yeah, he was the one that suggested flying planes into buildings, and to create a bigger death toll. Because the idea was it was 93 that was meant to go into the capital, while they assumed from the angle that it was meant to go into the capital, but obviously it was crashed.
Yeah.
Definitely wasn't shot down by F-16s. The fact that one of the fucking engines was buried 4 feet, 2,000 meters away from the crash site.
Yeah.
They don't just fall off.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't
I don't
shot down
think,
mid-air.
I don't
The thing is,
reckon.
right?
Oh, I don't know. It depends if you talked it up or not. Isn't it? Really, you know what I mean?
I'm not being funny. If they turn around and said, we shot down that plane, I'd be like, yeah, that is shit. But you have to. At that point, it's either that thing is going to fly into the Capitol building and potentially kill you decapitate the American government.
Yeah.
You kill senators, you kill congressmen and women and staffers. You literally, the whole of the American system falls into.
Me is these planes, obviously, that were took on by hijackers. Now, they weren't, all they had were penknives, wasn't it?
box cutters.
Box cutters.
They'd already done, from what I remember, they'd already done one trial. That Matey had taped these box cutters around his sort of midsection, and he'd gone through the security scanner to see if he could get through, and then I can't remember if he just like actually boarded the plane or whether he just dipped out and fucked off, because they tested it to see if they could get through when they realised we'd get through with these box cutters on us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's sort of like you wonder, like, as a passenger, you know, it's you're not there, you don't know, what.
Yeah,
what
it's
you
easy
do,
to
but
say retrospectively.
Yeah,
isn't
you kind of
it?
sit there and think, well, I'm going to fucking die anyway.
There's hundreds of people.
Well, I think that's the thing. Up until then, that was the first. Well, I think that was one of the first suicide hijackings. Most of them had been either flown to fucking Palestine or something, and they'd always demanded some sort of release of hostages.
Yeah.
So I think those passengers probably thought, we're being hijacked. No one had ever flown a plane into a building.
No.
Ever.
No.
They probably thought, what are they going to do? I don't think any plane had been purposely crashed due to hijacking. Usually, a hijacking involves some sort of hostage negotiation.
Yeah, you want a monetary.
That wasn't a hijacking, though, was it? It was a bomb that was placed on a plane, and the actual bloke that placed the bomb there got off. It was a was it PLO? Palestine Liberation?
No.
It was, Gaddafi. Well, Gaddafi backed it, didn't he?
Yeah,
but Gaddafi backed everyone, didn't he?
Yeah, so
he backed the IRA.
It might have been PLO, yeah.
I think it was a PLO, but it was the fact that Gaddafi had funded it or whatever. And that's why Libya paid reparations. But that was another thing that changed things after Lockerbie. It was you couldn't, if you checked in your bag, you had to get on the plane. You couldn't just check in a bag and be like, oh, I don't fancy it anymore.
I'm scared now.
Because that's exactly what they did, wasn't it? I think they actually arrested the guy. He's still in prison, isn't he? The Lockerbie bomber.
He's still in prison with Charlie Bronson, isn't he?
Yeah,
he is. He was in the cell next door to Charlie Bronson.
Imagine sitting there at evening listening to them two talk. Fucking hell. Death to the West.
Fucking war plane? Show, not my arsehole, you fucking queer.
Shut the fuck up, you cunt.
Right, going off this. I've been asked by the people.
Oh God, the people.
The people have asked me to mention something to you, gentlemen.
The people.
The good comrades. February.
What about it?
Well, they're fucking cussing because there might not be a thing in February for the Agri boys and that.
Mate.
Sorry, I was dealing with something.
So yeah, the question has been put to me, which I am now putting to you.
I put it to you that you sucked off a horse.
Sucked off a horse.
February.
We are working on a venue at the minute.
Yeah.
We have not got a date in mind yet.
Ideally, we probably like to do it a similar time that we did.
Shh, don't tell them too much.
Same time we do.
Don't tell me name, Pike.
Same time we do every year, Pinky.
I'm going to take over the world.
Yeah, February's in mind.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think a lot of people got a bit nervous because obviously it was like, right, we're going to do this once a year.
Yeah, I think.
And then everybody
I think
got fucking twitchy.
Well, we had a grand old time at the last one. The fact that it put quite a dent in the old bank balance was not conducive to great business practices.
It didn't help that the principal fucking accommodations all fucked off at once. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that wasn't. Yeah, I think that was a bit of a shit, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, we are working on something at the moment. We will have, we'll have some more details. The thing is that as we know more, we'll let everyone else know more.
I think the general consensus was it was like everybody's like, well, what about us?
Oh,
And
Nobody fucking cares about you.
They had Jacko, he was holding trees, it was a fucking thing. Wind fucking machine. But yeah, no, it was just because I got told that I was in a circle and I had to ask a question, so I'm here asking a question.
So I thought I'd collar you on the show.
On the show.
Mid-recording
That's
so
it.
everyone can hear
So
it.
I can fucking just
It can't be twisted or
this
bent.
is it.
All events are now cancelled.
Marlon's thrown all of his toys out of the pram. To be fair, chief event organizer, I can't argue. But yeah, no, we are working on something at the moment. It's we were a bit unsure as to whether we wanted to do two, but we're trying to work on something that involves a little less, I wouldn't say input from us, but it's a little easier in the way of events coordination and management. It's very much like,
Obviously,
right, cool.
We're fucking
See you there.
retards for this.
Yeah, we are.
Like, this is not... We started this just to get around fucking
Drinking.
rules.
And
that's it.
now Marlon's like, oh, fucking great! I have to make a website and become an Amazon warehouse, and now I'm a fucking wedding planner. Thanks, Reg.
It's a little bit like that. But I've learned some valuable skills along the way.
You can pass
Yeah.
shit like a motherfucker now, can't you? You know what I mean?
Rev, your CV is going to look fucking fire.
It's
Yeah.
what a mess.
It is.
I have a room and a half in my house which is taken up by this.
It's mad, isn't it?
I'm not fucking moaning, don't get us twisted. Like,
It's
if
a
I'm
hell
not
of a thing, but my fucking God, it's a juggernaut.
if I'm not working, mate, I'm doing something Doghouse
We
related.
are a titan of industry.
But like I say, but as we've all said fucking before, for us as a consumer of the bullshit you fucking spout down these fucking mics, we love it. You know what I mean? It's people do fucking genuinely fucking hang on for this. This is mad. I've never seen anything like this before, but we all fucking look forward to the Friday. You know what I mean?
No, we love it. We wouldn't do it if we didn't.
Well,
love
that's
it.
it. You wouldn't, would you? You'd get to
No.
that fucking point where you go like, this is too invasive.
Yeah.
This is taking up too much. You know what I mean?
I think I think we've managed to find a good balance. There are times, obviously, where we're both like, "Fuck me," but yeah, and I think we found a good balance and definitely putting ourselves.
Well, you have. You don't do fuck all. It's all on Marlon, isn't it? You know what I mean?
You know, doing
You delegate really well.
He wouldn't trust me with a fucking roll of sticky tape.
When we get the hoodies in, I tend to fold them. Reg puts them into a bag.
I do.
Oh,
And then I have to go.
Reggie does a job.
I have to go and tweet them after. Just
That's because we talk. We fucking talk.
the amount of times halfway through we've had a couple of beers. I'm like, was that a fucking L or an X? Fuck. Get out of the bag again.
It's costing you a fortune in fucking parcel bags, isn't it?
Oh, fuck me.
I said, you don't see them. Don't see them.
You don't see them.
No.
Never see them.
Never
There's
see
a
them
schoolboy, that is.
until the order's fulfilled.
There's a whole methodology.
If Amazon's taught you
Add in.
anything.
I went round there and it was like autism in motion.
I've been round there. It's a fucking wonder to behold. This fucking.
It is. To be fair, I
chewing
thought
the
it was going to be.
crayons.
I thought it was going to be organised chaos, but it's just
It's got boxes
organisation.
and shit. It's fucking mad, isn't it? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Even fucking DPRC still got a fucking box. And I had merch for fucking ages. You know what I mean?
Get in touch with a new graphic designer.
Do you know what? I might have to. You know what I mean? We might have to fucking, because there's been requests for t-shirts and stickers. It's like, I don't actually fucking run it. You know what I mean?
Believe it or not,
Believe it or not.
it's merely a puppet government.
I'm a figurehead for this shit. You know what I mean? I spout the manifesto. I don't do anything with the manifesto. You
Yeah,
know?
you're Gorby. We're the Politburo.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's it. You know what I mean? I just again, one fucking misguided fucking comment. Turned into a fucking thing.
I was only saying this to someone the other day. I was like, you've only got to say one thing on here, and if it hits, it sticks forever.
Mad, isn't it? You know,
Like-
like knock into a sandwich and take with.
Yeah.
That became a t-shirt for fuck's sake. How the fuck did that become a fucking t-shirt? It's just
Huge, beautiful.
beautiful, massive. And like the picture you used was terrible. I hadn't been to barbers or fuck all. I looked there, it's fuck, it was right old best. But yeah, no, it's fucking awesome. I fucking love it. I really do. You know what I mean?
You say one thing. But
But the problem is I've said two fucking things and maybe some more, and it's just all of a sudden again it said a fucking t-shirt or it's a fucking sticker or something. You know what I mean?
honestly,
I want royalties, motherfuckers. That's what I'm trying to fucking build up
Yeah,
to.
well,
you
as
know?
soon as we start earning some fucking money, you can have a quid.
do you know what? If I could wind the clock back and take back one thing that I've said on this show, it would be, fuck it, Patreons are paying. That
It's all right, the Doghouse is
that
paying.
has haunted me since the day I said it, and they've just latched on and been like, oh, it's all right, Reg, don't worry, we got that one, mate. Cheers for the pint, we bought that, Reg. Every fucking time I'm like, oh yeah, I suppose you did. Just like I don't know, bought Roadcaster's CEO a new hat this week by buying one of his things one time. Oh, I do.
But it's
yeah.
mad. Like you look at other podcasts and they've come and gone. You know what I mean? A lot of
Oh,
them
every
have come-
fucking stand-up comedian reckons he's got to have a fucking shit podcast that he'll do 10 episodes of.
That's it, and then it just dies and never seen again. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
no. So it's something other. It's the one.
There's definitely something.
It's a thing.
Podcasting is similar to YouTube in the respect of it's on you.
Yeah.
It's on you to do it. And same with, I see so many comedians and celebrities that will like get the fucking backing from some studio or a brand or Spotify themselves to sign a fucking 10 episode deal or whatever. And they do the 10 episodes and they're like, nah, I don't want to do that anymore. It's too much like hard work. They come and they go. Since we've started this, I reckon I've listened to probably 15 podcasts that have started and stopped.
Yeah.
And nobody wants to put the effort in. Nobody wants to do the grind of, one a week, or even like the ones that used to do fucking seasons. I'm going to do a season for like 10 episodes and then they'll stop. And then they're like, oh, starting back up again, isn't it? That's the thing. And you've got to stick at it. It's like everything in
It's
life.
like a soap. Emmerdale doesn't start and stop, does it?
It fucking
The
should
drama's there 24 fucking 7.
Oh, if I tell you what, I want to meet a script writer for one of these soaps like EastEnders, Hollyoaks, or whatever, and just shit around.
Yeah.
And be like, do you know what, mate? I do 2 hours a week, and it's just us laughing about stupid shit. You've actually got to come up with a plot line.
Actual lines, not just this.
But not be funny. Like, you look at EastEnders and that lot. They regurgitate a lot of stuff. Like, You give it.
Well, because they're on how many times EastEnders? Or
Yeah,
There's
that's it,
only
but-
so many things that can happen in Albert Square.
That's
right?
it.
Coronation Street's wanked.
blown up and everything. Couple of times. But it's like
Literally.
But it's like every 5 to 10 years they'll regurgitate someone else.
I think that's because they've literally done
They run
everything.
out of shit to do.
There's
you know?
Oh,
only
look, there's another
fucking-
train crash.
There's only so many
Yeah, it's
sheep
only the trains I work on.
Zach Dingle can shag.
Gonna have to bring some new birds in.
But yeah, you know, it's just it's a testament to fucking keep going. I think the only other podcast I can think off the top of my head that's gone as long as you have is Joe Rogan.
There's probably a few more that have gone on.
Yeah,
like,
but the ones I listen to personally.
Ah,
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah. Like I look at some of them, like, you know, obviously Rogan, he's making. If I was making Joe Rogan money, I'd be doing 3 a week.
Yeah.
But like, if I look at like PKA, which is one of my other favorite shows, they're on like episode 700 and something.
God dang.
Yeah, they've been and they do other stuff as well. I mean, they're YouTubers / whatever, but
But it's one of those things. This isn't your fucking main job.
no, yeah,
That's
that's
it.
the one thing that I do sort of think. Is there anyone else out there that does podcasting as a side gig? And it's not even a side gig, because out of a side gig, you kind of the aim is to make money. Not that the show hasn't made money, but me and Marlon have not profited in a financial way from it yet. Yeah, I don't know.
I've lost years of my life.
I don't know if there's anyone else, any other show out there that people just do it for the crack, like literally for the crack.
There's nothing else out there like this. There's nothing else out there that's got the following like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think the thing we've sort of focused on from the get. Well, I say focused on. I think we sort of fell into it really, which was definitely quality over quantity. I'd rather have a really not really small, but in comparisons like Joe Rogan.
This time next year, Reg.
This time next year we'll be millionaires. No. Not
Well,
unless
ask
we
Joe
sell
Rogan.
the royalties to it.
There are royalties we can sell.
Oh yeah, so we can have like
Doghouse the film. Yeah.
in a time before wokeness. There lived a man and his idiot friend. You choose who's who. You can't say that, Rich.
Can't say that.
Yeah,
Basically spend the time.
but yeah, where I was going with that
the
before I went off on my tangent is we've definitely got a brilliant audience that are just. I'd rather have a really focused, devoted audience rather than just like
Followers.
yeah.
I fucking the
Rather than
audience.
100,000,
Yeah.
100,000, 200,000 listeners that are just like, oh, I tune in when it's a good one. But they
that's
are
it, no.
I shit you not, every single episode will have about a 5% difference in listens. And I could just
Really?
just by going on the graph, just looking at you don't get like numbers, but you can like literally look on the graph and you can be like, yeah, no, it is like an oscillation.
I thought that was autism.
Where's that come out of?
Well, that come out of that headphone over there.
That's
sure.
right. I was like, shit, I broke something. It's not working.
Join the Patreon. Gilo's in the studio wrecking shit again.
the fucking This is it. This is how the Doghouse ends, ladies and gentlemen. On a high, we were praising it, and now it's died because I killed the Roadmaster. But yeah, no, it is. It's fucking. Like I said, you know, be part of it. I fucking love it. And
It's good fun,
the people,
man.
And the people that. Yeah, oh yeah, it's fucking. No, I love it. It's great.
Yes, like it or don't like it, we don't care. I'm not
That's
your
it.
real fucking dad.
This is it. But
What I think the thing is, what I really enjoy is the fact that we've got like we've got a regular guest like yourself, Will, Mule, fucking Keith, X, Y, Z guys that come on, Spunkle and all that come on sort of half regularly. You guys are just in it for the crack, just like we are.
It's all for the giggles.
And that's the thing, because I remember I used to listen to, for my sins, Jack Mate's Happy Hour. This was years ago. And he had like similar situation. He used to have like a couple of mates come on, sort of not fill the void, but just do the like fucking lads chat episodes like we do. And it nearly all fell apart when one of them like wanted money out of it, and he was like, "There's no money in it." And he was like, "Well, I need to get paid because I'm not coming here for free." And it was like one of his best mates.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and then like it didn't nearly all fall apart, but he got sort of shoved out to the side, and I give him his due. I mean, I'm not there listening to it now, but they've just carried on. They got a Spotify deal and done really well, and I just think this one fucking bloke he then started his own show, which I listened to a couple of episodes, and I was like, do you know what, the bloke's a knobhead. And the weird thing is now that a show that I used to listen to, Jack Mate's Happy Hour, obviously we're not as big as them because they've Spotify dealed up all the nines and got producers and God knows what. But the guy
I don't think we're going to get signed.
the guy that left and went and started his own show, we are massively bigger than him now. Like, because when I was like, God, imagine if I could even get a show like him with those cool microphones and that. And now we're like fucking 20 times bigger than him, which is insane. But yeah, no, just stuff like that. Because I look at how other shows have sort of gone like that. And there's a couple of shows that I listen to where like people have got a bit twisty and wanted something out of it and this, that and the other. And I'm like, I feel so blessed to have guys like you that are just like, I just kind of here for crack.
And that's it. That's
I think
what it is.
if me and Marlon were here draped in Gucci, dripping in gold, smoking Cubans, you might be like, well, you know what, boys? There's a couple of quid floating around in the pot. You might appreciate
Firstly, where's my fucking Cuban and where's my fucking dressing gown, motherfucker? You know what I mean? But that's it. I think it's massively relatable. That's what I love about it. You know, like we're not just fucking mates on this, we're mates outside.
Yeah,
and
that's what makes the difference, I think.
And that's it, you know what I mean? And admittedly, and I'll be honest, I didn't know you before I came on here. But like I said, one misguided fucking voice note calling you a woke cunt, and there I am. But
I remember that. What did you call me? Call me like a fucking shit hipster or something.
Some shit like some wokey hipster with fucking I can't remember, you had a basketball shirt or something. Either way,
that was right. Yeah, I was wearing a basketball shirt,
and I was just being my particular prickly, miserable self. So fucking some cunt had to have it, and you look like a skinny white boy that can fucking take it. You know what I mean? Mind me of the little twinks. You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah. Daddy wants to love you. But yeah, no, and it's and like I said, what I've personally got out of this is like fucking mates are made because of this. People I would never know.
Oh yeah, same for us, man.
You know what I mean? It's like fucking Matty Pickford's put me in his fucking will, man. Matty fucking Pickford's put me in his will.
You're not having that gun, Gilo. No, you're not.
Oh, yes, I am.
Fuck you.
I will naked wrestle you for fucking as long as it takes.
I'm having the purple glasses.
All right, crack on. You know what I mean? He messaged me a day to apologise that he's had to get fucking glasses fitted, so there might be a chance he might have a clip-on towel and the shooting glasses on. And he's already apologised. Like, I appreciate you apologising to me, Matt. I'm still going to give you shit, but I don't know why.
I think, do you know what? If you shoot for county, you're allowed to wear like a ski jacket, a towel, and the glasses. If you're shooting on a professional or very, in the upper echelons of
but
it,
there's no excuse for the towel.
I don't know.
There's no excuse for the towel.
Just needs an armband on.
Yeah.
Maybe an ounce.
I want that cunt to show up with a fucking pump action. That's what I want to fucking see. Come on, Matt. If you're that good, pump action.
Before we finish,
here we go.
Guns, right? Fucking guns.
So it's end of summer now, Reg.
Oh no, still no word on the new gun.
No, really.
No.
Are you sure it's not made by Land Rover?
What is it like?
Back order, no date.
I am waiting on three things at the moment: a car, a gun, and some wellies, and all of them are on fucking back order. Anyway,
welcome to my life, Shag.
I have me and Mule went shooting the other day, and both of us. He promised me not to say this, but I'm gonna say it. He had a UGB breakdown, which actually, to be fair, wasn't really a breakdown. His adjustable cheek rest screw came loose. So I was like, oh heavens, however will he cope? My fucking Mossberg, like, the sight bead fell off it.
The front fell off.
I was shooting, it had a nice little red optic sight bead on the end. And 1 minute it was there, the next minute it was poof. I was like, oh no, can't. So now I've just got a little bit of threaded bar.
The front fell off your shotgun. Is that what you're trying to say?
I mean, I'm not sure. The thing is, I don't.
It's not typical.
Half of me is like, surely that threaded bit was actually was bedded into the sight bead, and it would screw out of the barrel. But I don't want to get a set of pliers on it.
No, because you're fucking
fuck the threads up.
Yeah,
It is in the, because it looks like it's actually in the barrel. So I'm like, I don't really know what to do.
Was it like M4, M5?
It's fucking tiny.
Maybe just get a grinder, just nip it off flush, and just give it walk away from it.
I don't know. I don't really know.
Do you really need it?
Yeah, I had a little red optic one. It was nice. I might go full spec and just get a fucking red dot.
Yeah, get it.
Put a scope on a gun.
Get it.
You won't do it. You never do.
Mule's already got one of them.
Fuck's sake, of course he fucking would. I don't know. I've got to fucking up my fucking shooting game because I went out pigeon shooting with brother.
Got half of one.
Eh?
Got half.
What half? What?
Of a pigeon.
Half a pigeon. Fucking cut one in half. It was fucking amazing. The one I shot that day, fucking literally decapitated the cunt.
You know you got to have a license for slugs, Shiloh.
Allegedly. But no, I'm not doing enough fucking shooting. I'm just like, I need to go and get some tuition. Like, it's like, you sort of talk to people like, well, how long have you been shooting for? I've been shooting for like 20 plus years. But you don't shoot for a while.
Oh, and you completely lose
you
it.
just lose it. And like that 525 I bought, yeah, it's custom set up for me. Willie did a lovely job. I'm not going to go into it, but it's a lovely gun. It's set up well for me.
Yeah.
I just give me that hat, Sam. I'll fucking knock it. It's like
I know. What is it?
I just can't fucking dial that fucking Browning in.
What is it with that? That Mossberg, I go out with that, I have a fucking great day. I come away feeling like, you know what, I am a good shot.
Yeah.
I can shoot well. I went out with a Synergy the other day.
Side mounted off it.
I got that thing choked up like a Thai hooker.
Yes,
that just came out.
Yes,
of nowhere.
I love that.
I didn't even think about it. How are you? To me? Fuck's sake. Oh, that fucking thing. Oh, if we don't make some sort of t-shirt or sticker.
You got to choke that like a Thai hooker. Do it.
That's going on a ski jacket.
Doghouse shooting division choked up like a Thai hooker.
Oh, get us to XL. I'll buy it now. I'll give you the cash now. Oh, fuck.
Sorry. And I couldn't hit fuck all with it. I was having a really bad day. We were shooting skeet as well, and I fucking love shooting skeet. And I couldn't hit fuck all. Mule was just like, do you know what, Reg, when I have a bad day, I just sort of internalise it and don't really say much. And I was like, yeah, like all men do, and, you know, kill yourself at 40. And he was like, but when you have a bad day, everyone on the fucking shooting ground has to know about it. I was like, oh, fucking bother with this cunting job. It fucking cost me all this money. This fucking gun, I couldn't hit a fucking barn door at 10 fucking paces.
It's like watching the old man just with a shit fucking wokester beard, dodgy haircut, glasses. You know what I mean? Get on, Mark. You're in shack.
I was so angry. And then he's like, what gun are you taking today? I was like, I'm taking the Mossberg. He's like, good. Keep the blood.
You know it's going to be a good day.
You'll be able to hit something then. You can keep your fucking blood pressure down.
I've took that hat, Sam, and I have had some birds that I shouldn't have shot with that thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I normally run, I fucking normally run 3/4 on it.
Yeah.
But even with full, I can crack some fucking beautiful long birds with that gun. Do the same.
Tight spread. Bosh.
Yeah, literally, you hit them fucking balled up, they're dead before they hit the floor.
Yeah.
But a fucking Browning, I cannot get that cunt to dial in.
It's the same with cars. You get along with certain cars and you don't get along with other cars.
Yeah, I think it's just
committed $2,000 to that cunting gun. You
know?
know?
It's too fucking.
Yeah, I know.
I think the thing is, I
don't know what to say.
You'll always end up shooting a gun you like more, don't you? And I do like that Mossberg, but the problem is I have to remind myself is like it's not practical for certain disciplines. Like if I want to shoot skeet, it ain't no good. And if I want to shoot, you know, like tight pairs or fast pairs, it's no good. So I constantly have to keep pushing myself to use the Synergy, but I've got it in the back of my head. I'm like, not that I don't like this gun, but it's not my favourite.
You haven't got any confidence in it.
I don't shoot it enough. And it's a self-perpetuating thing. So I sort of have to drag myself out to use it. And then if I have a bad day with it, I'm like, well, I'm not fucking taking that out again because it cost me 80 quid to miss everything. So I'll just take the Mossberg, feel really good about myself.
But it's like we went out pigeon shooting. Like my brother was fucking on the money with his Marug, and he was balling them up every time. And there were birds that I would shoot at, miss. I'm on above, below, left, fucking right, wherever, because I'm not fucking any kind of expert. I can't go, oh yeah, you're just blowing that. Like,
behind on that one.
Yeah, behind on that one, Shag.
You know what I mean? I'm not that bloke down the fucking chute who can do that. You know what I mean? With his X-ray fucking vision, the cunt. Fuck off. Go fuck. Oh, no, don't go down that positivity, Charles. But yeah, no. And my brother's like fucking pinning them. And I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. You know what I mean? You sat there.
Those are the worst days when you don't know what you're doing wrong, and you got no one to point. Your man who you're shooting with is like, well, I don't know, just shoot a bird.
Well, that's it. But he was picking a gun up and he's fucking cracking them.
Yeah.
And like, there's birds, and the problem is, what I was doing was overthinking the fuck out of the shot. And then by the time I went, right, I'm going to shoot it,
it's too late.
It's too late. I've over fucking thought it. And the thing I got into the habit of doing again, which I fucking got out of eventually, was stopping the gun. I kept fucking bang.
That's a rookie error. Not trying to give you shit.
But because I haven't shot for so fucking long, and I've started closing one eye again, and I've done all the fucking shit, and I was literally doing everything that I was doing wrong 20 years ago, and I've gone back to doing that again.
You've regressed.
I've regressed. Basically, because I'm at the midlife crisis now. And I'm just pretending that I'm fucking 21. Now I'm going to go buy an MX-5 and shit. You know what I mean?
I was going to say, when's the sports car coming?
Mule's got one for sale.
I'll pop on down, Shane.
So's Jackie got a turbo one.
But yeah, I just need it. I need to get some fucking tuition because, yeah.
I'm. That's what I think I'm going to ask the wife for Christmas. She's like, "What would you like for Christmas?" I was like, "I think I'm going to have some shotgun lessons."
Yeah.
Because I've gotten to I've gotten to a point now where I just can't learn anymore. But no, I think like I could just do with a bit of tweaking and a bit of. I want someone to teach me A, how to shoot skeet properly, and B, how to shoot distance. I fucking suck at distance.
Yeah, and this is
fast, not a problem. Like,
oh yeah,
close pairs, rabbits. Oh, got that down.
Problem is with me because my love is shooting pigeons.
Yeah,
you know, I would spend a day in a hide with my brother, having a fucking right old laugh. And, well, with anybody, but just, you know, me and
I'm
my
not
brother.
having fun if something's not dying.
Yeah, basically.
If
I'm not shooting and killing things, I'm not having fun.
Whether it's shooting or sex.
Preferably the sex. My brother's not my type, though. It's like weird beard things like Velcro.
Do you know pigeons die when they mate?
Oh, do they?
Yeah, the one I fucked did.
Yeah. I've got visions of you fucking this pigeon, like, you know what I mean?
No, it's not real.
Shit on me car, you bastard.
How the fuck would I catch a cunt?
I don't know. You know
I'll get me little lasso out.
Yes.
To the town of
Look at you,
stranger
fucking, like, you can see him like naked, but it's like cowboy boots, his Stetson, his little lasso. Like, there's an image for your kids.
Stranger there among them had a pigeon on his dick. Pigeon on his dick.
Yippee-yi-yo!
Oh shit, me. Yeah, I'm shit at shotgun shooting.
Yeah.
Thanks, kids. Moving on.
I think we'll call that a fucking night, boys. We'll leave it at that. A vision of Marlon. Marlon!
Got me Marlon!
I was thinking of the gun, the Marlin.
I was thinking of fish.
With got me a Marlin. Heel, mini-me. Heel. Don't eat Mr. Bigglesworth. And the best part is, no one can stop me. Right, I think we'll call that a night. So we've done 9/11, shooting, YouTube,
bit of mental health,
pigeons,
bit of mental health, rat poison, leather work,
try not to take your nails off your toes.
Don't do that.
Don't drown the grinder. If you do, put it in the fucking rice so the Chinese can fix it.
Can fix it, mind.
When you press like the start up button on it, does it play Red Sun in the Sky? It's so high,
I can't wait till we have cameras. You can literally see my fucking pain.
Fucking awesome.
If Rhodes bring out the new deck that's got camera set up, we are.
First episode.
We are so.
Bring me on it.
We are so cancelled.
I want to be part of this. The final episode. Do you know what I mean?
The first and final episode with cameras. Right. Thank you, everyone, for listening. Appreciate it. Rate us 5 stars on any listening platform you do. If you want to send us any weird shit or drink, you can send it to Doghouse HQ, PO Box 5672, Shepton, Mallet, BA49EF. Costs us £450 a year to have that fucking PO Box. Please make it worth it.
Shut up, you beggy cunt.
No, Tom Nichols, we've got your delivery, mate. We'll get a date set for that. Appreciate it, brother. Right, I think that's about it. I have been Reg.
I need a wee.
I have been the former Conway chairman.
Former?
Well, you know, I mean, you fuckers won't make any merch for it now, will you?
Oh, wait, where's my little fucking violin?
Hey, we haven't seen that come for a while. Come on, let's rehash that fucking joke, you weird teeth cunt. Let's go.
Right, and that's the end.
Thank fuck for that.
Fucking hell, I'm on an heart attack.
Until next week.
Oh, no.
You're joking. Not another one?